Capping like the narco. Got dope like Pablo. Cut throat like Pablo. Shot trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato. Take out. No monkey in the jungle, blind hot like a sauna. Busting nothing, I'm trying to weep an anaconda. Jumping in the water, trying to slip across the water. Got see yours out, got me big bad for Ronald. Out bag of money, know I gotta have it. Savage, but I'm still a gentleman in Cali. Atlantic, nigga turn them in about the cabbage. Kill his whole family, they run off with the package.
What's up, Dive Deep Podcast? This is J. Marie, and I need to come to y'all and talk to y'all for a little bit. The Dive Deep Podcast is on the road, on a journey to 1,000 subscribers on freaking YouTube. Right now, we're stuck at a whopping 19. But with y'all help, and as much as y'all share this podcast and everything to everybody, we can get to at least 1,000. The goal is 1,000. So with y'all help, we can get there. So this is what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to go on YouTube. Go to the search bar. Type in the Dive Deep Podcast. Once we pop up, I want you to like, subscribe, comment every video that you see. Make sure y'all listen to it though, because the same stuff y'all listen to on here is on YouTube. So if y'all know somebody who can't listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, none of that, but they got YouTube, you need to go ahead and put them on us on YouTube, okay? But again, with y'all help, we can get to 1,000 subscribers. So again, go on YouTube, type up the Dive Deep Podcast, and as soon as we pop up, like, comment, and subscribe, okay? But the main thing I need y'all to do is subscribe. Thank y'all so much for supporting us and listening to us. We appreciate y'all so dearly. Without y'all, it wouldn't be us. But again, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Thanks, y'all. What's up, Dive Deep listeners, and welcome to episode 10. Man, look, all right. This is your host, J. Marie.
This is Blue.
And unfortunately, you guys, before I even start this podcast, I'm not saying anything to get his followers and his listeners a sad face or nothing, but the snack will not be on the next couple episodes due to his work. So y'all will be hearing only me and Blue for a little bit until he makes his arrival. I'm sorry, the snackets or whatever the fuck he calls y'all, chips, corn.
The snack pantry, the cupboard,
whatever he calls y'all. But he will not be returning back as of right now until his job say, all right, we can give you, Sundays off. But in the, just to let him know his presence is here. All right, so before we get into the topic, Key, what's tea?
Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, that's the sound for somebody getting married. What's up, bitches? When I tell y'all, they are going to fucking cuss me the fuck up. What's up, y'all? Welcome back with It's the Key to Dasha. Hey, it's Tea with Key. Hey, bitches. It's Tea with Key, bitches. Hey, you guys. I hope you guys had a very happy Mother's Day. So let's just jump right on in to this bullshit that y'all call Key with Tea. First up on my motherfucking list, y'all. Migos. Word on the street is that Migos broke up. That that Offset then unfollow Quavo and Takeoff, and as of today, on May 20th, Quavo and Takeoff dropped a motherfucking single and their album coming out at the end of the month. Y'all, what's really going on? But you know what? I noticed this something though. Rap groups don't last. Rap groups do not last at all, bro. If you ever noticed how many rap groups we have, they don't really laugh. And as sad as unfortunately the Migos ran for almost a decade and a half. They had good music. Migos came out 2013. We are in 2022. Like, if they are officially broke up, the Migos had a bomb ass era. They had a bomb ass era, bomb ass songs. I fuck with them. Okay? You know, I like them. Shit like that. So, you know, it's very, 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 very good. Like I said, if they are broken up, I just hope that they're not beefing. I see somebody on Twitter said that they were beefing, said that they had a lot going on, due to the simple fact of, you know, when Offset unfollowed them or whatever. I'm not gonna lie. Offset did the ad-libs, and the ad-libs is something that Migos are known for. So, you know, I'm just like, well, you know, that's crazy. But, you know, I hope they're not beefing because they're all family, you know. Takeoff and Quavo, they're kind of like brothers. And their nephew is, Takeoff and Quavo, their nephew, so, shit, I can't get my words out today. Quavo is Offset nephew. No, Offset is Quavo. Takeoff is Offset. I don't know. The shit's so fucking confusing. God damn. They're gonna be like, damn, can you get it together? Anyways, it don't matter. One of them the nephew, one of them the uncle. And I believe, I'm sorry, I'm drinking, y'all. I really want to say that it is Offset. I mean, Takeoff is the nephew of Offset and Quavo. I really want to believe that's what it is. Okay, bottom line, whatever. Okay, next up on my motherfucking list, we have DaBaby and DanLeah. So, last week, after Mother's Day, DanLeah came out and said she did an interview with Angela Martinez. If y'all don't know who Angela Martinez, she is one of the three The Breakfast Club hosts. She's the female on The Breakfast Club, you know, with Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy. So that's who Angela Martinez is. She did a sit-down interview, and she came out and said, you know, that was my nigga. He was my man. He could try to cap on it all he wanted to, but we were together. We was in a full-fledged relationship. You know, when we first got together, I had just dropped the song, Easy, Let Me Catch a Vibe. He was still doing songs with Meg Thee Stallion and all that extra shit. So the relationship was good. As she quote and says that the relationship was good. We first got together at the peak of our careers. We barely saw each other. The first time I really met him was when he did Coachella, and then Rolling Stone came, and then we really started hanging around. When I found out I was pregnant, it's when shit started acting, you know, strange. So the interview came out. I'm assuming DaBaby and his team watched the interview. He came out, he released a statement. He basically said that I gave you opportunity to capitalize on the situation. I gave you opportunity for you and your team to capitalize on whatever situation, because you know, at the time, it is what it is. We had a lot of shit going on. He also came out that in November of 2021 that he made it known to you that y'all were not together anymore. And once I told you that we weren't together, that's when you told me, well, what are we going to do about our baby situation? And he was like, I'm going to take care of my child as I do the rest of my kids. He also came out that in the course of their relationship, she started stalking the baby mama page, his first baby mama. And if y'all know DaBaby do not play about his first baby mama. I don't give a fuck who he with. He do not play about his first baby mama. It's just so much shit going on in that situation, and I'm just like, I have mixed feelings for DaBaby. I love him as an artist, but as a man, I don't respect him, because regardless if you told her what it was, regardless if you sit up there and was like, oh, we're not together, you in November, before this girl had this baby, you still was posting her, y'all still was doing vacation, she still was around your other kids. So for you to go back on Instagram or whatever platform you wanted to tell that, no, we were not together, I was just fucking you, because no, bitch, no, sorry, sir. You really was fucking her. So in this situation, I'ma give DanLeah one motherfucking the baby zero. I'm sorry, I can't rock with you on this one, the baby. Next up on my list, we have Mr. Chris Breezy. It has been rumored, it was rumored circled around that Rihanna did have a baby. She had a bouncing baby boy. Congratulations to her and A$AP Rocky. It was rumored around that he posted on his Instagram story, congratulations with praying hands. Now, the rumor is, everybody said, oh, he's saying that to Rihanna. He's saying that to Rihanna. Another half of the rumor is he has somebody pregnant. He has another baby on the way. Mr. Chris Brown himself confirmed that he does not have another baby on the way. So that speculation has to be that he wished Rihanna and A$AP Rocky congratulations. Now, we all know the Chris Brown and Rihanna situation. So much has sparked it. I'm not gonna say it divided the music industry. Half of them believed him and half of them believed her. Now, as a I don't want to say survivor of domestic violence, because I mean, we had our little spit or whatever, and he hit me, I hit him bad. I'm not even gonna categorize myself as that. So, confirm to just move on from that. As someone that kind of been in that shoe, the story that he said was that she was hitting on him. The story was that he was beating on her. Just a whole bunch of extra shit. I know mentally it fucked her up. Physically, it made her, mentally, emotionally, and physically, she may not want to trust nobody. Who knows, whatever. We don't know what goes on in Rihanna's head. But Miss Robin and Fenty had the baby yesterday on Thursday, May 19th, 2022. That's their baby. That's their baby her and A$AP had. So if he did go around and if that was his way of telling her congratulations, I'm going to say I applaud him for that. If y'all ever noticed since the Rihanna and Chris Brown conversation, he doesn't speak bad about her. All these other rappers I hear, they break up with a girl. Fuck her. I don't fuck with her no more. They don't really ask him about her in interviews, and they don't really ask him about her in interviews. But that's growth. It's a lot of men in this motherfucking world who can do what he want to do or whatever, and they hear that she has about somebody else pregnant. Oh, fuck her, that should have been my baby, da-da-da-da. He's grown. I'm gonna give him growth for that. But when it comes to motherfucking Karrueche, I don't know if Karrueche got that voodoo that pussy, because me and Jay Marie was on the phone last night and we was talking about this, and she was like, I was listening to a Chris Brown song, and he was like, in the middle of the song, that nigga said Karrueche, and I said, yeah, I was listening to Just Let Me Ride. Hey, fuck you back to sleep, girl. Oh, girl, don't be that girl, don't be shy. With Usher, hey, Karrueche, hey, but he left him some Karrueche. Speaking of Karrueche, rumors are going around that her and Quavo are all back together. That they were spotted in fucking Jamaica. Okay, Mr. Quavo and Karrueche, hey, fuck it, I'm here for it. I thought him and Sweetie was always gonna be together. I guess that wasn't her type. That nigga, that's my type. Rich nigga, 8-figure, that's good pipe. Bad bitch, I'ma ride the dick all night. A rich nigga, 8-figure, that's my type. That's my type, nigga, that's my type. I know Trey and Erie and them gonna be like, Kirdisha, what you got going on? Like, what the motherfucking tell you what keep going today. And next up on my list, I'm gonna make y'all laugh. We have Mr. Future and Miss Ciara versus Russell Wilson. So Ciara married Russell Wilson. She has a baby with Future. I'm gonna bring it back. Bow Wow has a baby mama named Joey Chavis. They have a little girl together. Bow Wow used to date Ciara before he met Joey Chavis. Ciara and Future has a son together named Baby Future. Bow Wow baby mama Joey Chavis has a son with Future. Now, ain't that kind of ironic how both of Bow Wow exes fucked Future and they both have sons for him, and now they're brothers, and Bow Wow used to fuck them. So now when Future get around the kids, he look at, I bet you if Future ever be around his siblings, because Sierra and Russell Wilson don't play about that one. They don't play about that child right there. Period. So if baby Future ever get around his siblings, I wonder, do him and his siblings be like, he look at his siblings like, my mama used to date your daddy. Damn, bro, it's crazy how the music industry works right about now. And speaking of that, Future as a father, I don't even know. I can't even speak on it. But what I do know, that baby Future birthday was yesterday, or May 19, 2021. That was his birthday. And Sierra and Russell Wilson wished him a beautiful happy birthday, paragraph. And basically the paragraph that Russell wrote was so beautiful. It basically was saying that, happy birthday, son, I love you. He also puts in the paragraph, when I first met your mom, I wasn't ready to be a dad, but you taught me how to love. You taught me how to be a better father to you and to Win and to Sienna, which is his 2 kids he got with Sierra. And Future posts baby Future Day. Now, it could just be me. It could just be me. Real talk, it could just be me that make me not want to, I just look at that and I'm like, hey, I don't have kids, but, whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. I wish them well. I wish he had, I'm not gonna say, I don't know if he doesn't have a relationship with his son. We don't know the optics. We only know what Sierra and Russell Wilson throw out there. But I don't know. Future just be giving me bad dad vibes. Bad dad vibes. Damn, that's crazy. I said bad dad vibes. That's crazy, huh? Yeah, that's crazy. Speaking of bad, I'm not gonna say bad people. Kim Kardashian West. Yeah, no, it's not for me. It's so a motherfucking, if y'all don't know, if y'all did not watch the what they call it shit, the Met Gala. Kim Kardashian wore a Marilyn Monroe dress that she wore to JF Kennedy inauguration, and she brought it at a whopping $5.3 million. The designer of the dress said that she had shit. Before I even say what he said, if you watch the video of her getting the dress, the process of her getting the dress, she couldn't fit the dress because her butt is too big. She had to alter the iconic Marilyn Monroe dress for her ass to fit. So not only did you pay $5.3 million for that, but you fucking had to alter her dress. And I love me some Kim K. Big fan of the Kardashians. But I will say, bitch, I don't care what kind of money you got, but ain't no motherfucking way if I got that much money, you think I'm finna go fit in a Beyonce outfit? Fuck no. I'm not finna go touch nothing that somebody iconic wore. It's just that simple. One, because I'm fat as fuck. I know I can't fit Beyonce clothes. That's the one. But two, Marilyn Monroe is not shaped like you. So the designer of it said that Marilyn Monroe should have not been in that dress, period. And I definitely agree. Definitely agree with that. That was a lot. That was a lot. Like, and then you didn't even match the theme of the Met Gala. Like, you waste, like, celebrities be killing me wasting these motherfucking money. Now, last up on my list, we got the Is You Mad, Boy? Get a bad boy. Is you mad, boy? Get a bad boy. Bad Boy Clubs LA. Baby, seem like everywhere I go, I see you. Mr. Moolah got a new show trying to come out for the love of Moolah. Basically, I feel like Moolah got this show coming out because he's trying to prove to everybody he's not gay. But it was said on Really Be Live that he tried to invite Really Be back to the room to see what that thing was working with. Moolah gay. I don't give a fuck. He gay. I done been around too many straight boys that would kick it with a gay nigga. But they don't have to announce the simple fact that they're not gay every 5 minutes of the show. I'm not gay. I can hang with you, but I'm not gay. I can hang with you, but I'm not gay. I'm not trying to bring that gay shit over here. Yeah, I'm not gay, bro. I just told you I'm not gay, bro, but that's my gay homeboy. He cool. Nigga, you gay. Moolah gay. You ain't Curtis fine ass. That's facts. You ain't Curtis fine ass. That man know his fine. Mr. Mulan Christopher. Baby. Mulan Christopher. Chicago has disowned you, baby. They don't fuck with that op shit in Chicago, baby. Baby, you ain't got to ever worry about that shit. They don't fuck with no ops in Chicago, baby. All on TikTok, Chicago, like, we don't fuck with him. We do not fuck with him. First of all, Mulan, you a bitch ass nigga. I don't even know your sign, my nigga. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm finna get my ass whooped like that for my friend. And then on top of that, you called Rio there. You called Rio there to handle it because you knew Jonathan was gonna slide your ass like he slid Rio. You knew Jonathan was gonna drag your ass. Bruh, Mulan, you fake as fuck. Number one. So, how many of y'all watched the episode? Clap when the podcast come out and when the Tea with Key come out. Clap in the comments. Clap. I need a clapation. How Wendy Williams be? How you doing? I need a clapation. How many of y'all watch Bad Boys? And y'all send us an email if you watch Bad Boys with Tea with Key. Cause I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions because it's no fucking way. I don't give a fuck. First of all, he a bitch ass nigga you called your friend over though. Jonathan and him, it shouldn't have been a fight. You said what you said, but my thing is with Mulan, you said you wasn't sharing your room with Jonathan, but you gonna say in the confession, yeah, I'm sharing my room with Rio because Rio staying here the rest of his fucking trip. When the fuck did Rio decide to get on Bad Boys? Sips tea, honey. Sip motherfucking tea because I can't. Well, y'all. It has been a great Tea with Key. I hope you guys have a great day. Trey bitch ass gonna be like, Karen Nisha, why the fuck you loud, ho? You got one more time to be loud. I wasn't loud, I don't think. I was loud in the beginning, but not in the end. And I'm passing the mic back to take it away with the deep dive. Y'all keep it easy. And I'm going to pass the mic to Miss Everybugs. Take it over, love. Love y'all. Bye, y'all.
First off, I just want to say, ma'am, you cannot be coming on this platform screaming into the mic. Like, come on, come on. And then you start that bitch off with a wedding song, bitch.
Oh, my God. Why she passed the mic to me?
Like, Key, come on, Tea with Key. We got to get it together. Now, I do want to piggyback off on what she said because for y'all who do watch Bad Boys Club, I forgot to watch it yesterday. But anyway, for the ones who watch Bad Boys Club, I just do have a few remarks and things I got to say about that because I am not a fan of Mulan. If y'all a fan of Mulan or Milana, whatever he want to call himself, I am not a fan of him. He's a bitch ass nigga. He is a scary ass nigga. And it just really fondles me that he decided that he was going to call his homeboy up there to fight Big Jonathan ass. And I love Jonathan because Jonathan from Texas. And he gave that man a Texas ass whooping. Took that man hair out his head and wore it in the confessional, bitch. Oh my God. I love Jonathan up to death, but I just feel like, because if y'all have not, I don't know if Key probably said it, she probably did because I was half listening to her because y'all, she loud. But anyway, they've been going back and forth on social media, Instagram. It's Jonathan, basically it's Jonathan, Gutter, and Relly B versus Mulan, and he just been bullying them. So it's just like, well, I'm not gonna call it bullying, but he picking with them, and so they picking the fuck back. But why you gonna call your homeboy, as skinny as he is, to come to the house and try to be the big old Jonathan ass, knowing that Jonathan was gonna murk his ass? Like, come on now, Jonathan probably a good $289, or I'll give him a solid $300. Then you got, what his name, Rio, whatever his name is. He bought a good 100, maybe 99 fucking pounds. And you got this man trying to fight your battles. Malon, shame on your nasty ass. That don't make no fucking sense. But I just wanted to touch on that. But y'all, let's get into the topic. And so, I forgot to tell y'all. So, I had surgery a couple weeks ago. I was gonna say, you know what, this Sunday we're not gonna record because I didn't know if I was capable of doing it, and because I didn't know how my body was gonna feel. But y'all hear me in the flesh. Y'all hear me here with Miss Blue, and y'all know I couldn't stay long away from the podcast because I love the podcast. This is our baby. So I was just like, I had to heal up fast. Nah, I'm still healing though, y'all. I'm still healing, but I'm able to walk and stuff. But I'm back. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me in blue? You feel me? So let's get into the topic. Today's episode is nostalgic Black television. Now, with this episode, we're gonna talk about nostalgic Black television, but we're also gonna input like different movies from like different genres. It don't have to be Black, but we're gonna also incorporate Black television because I was raised up on Black television. I was raised up on every Black movie. I ain't watched a whole bunch of Black movies, but I was raised up on it because my aunt had like a, how Blockbuster was like so popular back in the day. My aunt had her own, she was basically Blockbuster of the North End. So I knew I had almost every movie. I could just always go to her, bring a movie back, watch it, bring it back. So I damn near watched every fucking movie. So let's get into it. So the first question is, what television show wasn't Black, but in your heart it felt Black to you?
It wasn't Black, but in my heart it felt Black.
It felt Black to you. Now I got a couple, so let me start. I want to really say the Golden Girls felt like 4 Black grandmothers to me, because I mean, you like, for all my people who are Golden Girl fans, because I'm a huge Golden Girls fan. Like, my sister, before she passed away, that's all she watched was Golden Girls. So I'm a huge Golden Girl fan. Like, we would be in her room watching Golden Girls from first season all the way to the last season. Then you know how TV do, it'll start the season all over again, and you'll watch the first season again. Loved it. I felt like that show was, first of all, was before its time, because everybody on there is 4 old white women that you could just tell they had some form of Black in them, or somebody on that show was fucking a Black man. You could I'm telling you, they had some Black in them, and it just was like, every time I watched it, I felt like I was watching one of me. Like, not one of me, but like, felt like I was watching 4 Black women just go through life. They wasn't white in my eyes. I felt like the Golden Girls were Black women, old Black women on top of that. You ain't feel like that?
No. I saw 4 white women in front of me. They had a little spice to them, but I still enjoyed the show.
Maybe not. What's the dingy one? Because I always get her name.
Rose.
Maybe not Rose. Rose was too. Rose had her goddamn days. But maybe like Dorothy. Dorothy gave me Black woman vibes. And Blanche gave me very much whole Black woman vibes.
Oh my gosh.
I loved Blanche, but she gave me one of them old Black women that be still trying to be young and be trying to dress all cute and shit and be fucking all these men. She gave me Black whole woman vibes. But okay, that's enough for my show. What show you felt that it could be any show? Hell, it could be a Chinese show, but
I wouldn't say Black, but it wasn't completely like clean, shiny white. Like, have you ever seen Married with Children before? It's called Children. Like, with the main character, his name is Al Bundy, right? He broke as hell. He lives in a house. His wife is that lady with the big red hair.
Yes, that's
like,
fucking
she always come down the stairs in them tight ass pants
and them heels
and that push up bra hiking up her titties. And she always got her hand out for some money. Daughter dumb as hell.
Dumb as
hell. the son was horny as hell.
He was.
Yeah.
He was a fucking horrible.
I mean, I wouldn't say it felt black, but it had some flavor to it. You know,
it really did. Man, I didn't watch that show a lot, but you know, growing up, you'll see like an episode and bust out laughing and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna turn on something else. That was the kind of, I guess that was the kind of show I just really didn't fuck with. But it'll be funny, like certain episodes will come on TV, it'll be funny as fuck to me. But that show, oh my God, yes, that show is funny as hell. So the next question is, what black television show were you raised on watching?
probably Everybody Hates Chris.
Really?
Yeah. All the other ones are kind of before my time. So I really didn't really watch those. But like when Everybody Hates Chris was popping, I was watching that almost every day.
So did you honestly like that show?
Yeah, I did. I love Everybody Hates Chris.
I really couldn't fuck with that show. It's a lot of shows I couldn't really fuck with. So what made you like the show? Like, could you relate to it in some way?
No, I just liked it. I just liked watching it. It was entertaining to me.
That show, I could not.
It was funny to me.
No, you know what show you need to watch. I know it's before your time, but have you ever watched like Girlfriends?
No.
Oh my God, I need you to watch Girlfriends. So
How you know who told me to watch that?
Who?
Oh boy, he said. I told him. I was
know
like,
about Girlfriends.
I don't know. I was like, I gotta watch. I was like, nostalgic black television is the topic on Sunday, and I don't know that much television. He was like, watch Girlfriends. I was like, I don't have a TV right now though, but you know.
Girlfriends is the shit. So basically, how Golden Girls is, it's like, okay, Golden Girls is the white older version, I say, of Girlfriends. Girlfriends is like 4 black women, and they're best friends basically, and they have like different lives. Like you have Tony. Tony is let me refresh my memory. Tony is like she's not a lawyer. I forgot what she is, but like she's a well-known businesswoman, but she sleeps around until she meets this white man, gets married, have a kid, they get a divorce, and she moves on, so she don't get to season 2. Then you have Joan. Joan is a lawyer, but she's like she's trying to find love, but she finds love in all the wrong places. Like she fucks like they be fucking on there, don't get me wrong, but like she's like that hopeless devoted woman. Like she yearns for someone
romantic.
Yeah, she yearns for somebody to love her, and it's just like every time she falls in love with somebody, it's always something. Like this one man she fell in love with, like she was in love with him, but his problem was he had a big booty, and that was like that was a real bad issue for her, and she couldn't fuck with it because every time he would go out and wear tight jeans, everybody be looking at his butt. Like that was a problem for her. Then you got Maya, which she's like a common black woman in like, we could say the Northeast. She not too hood, she not too bougie, she's just like right in the middle. And like she works, she's a Jones secretary, she has a child, she has the husband, like she has it all, but she goes through it the most because, you know, some infidelity in there. She gets caught cheating. It's a lot. Then that her husband, they change characters almost every fucking season. So bitch, I don't know who's a solid fucking I don't know who her husband is. Then you have Liz. The bitch is so free spirit. The bitch be wearing no bra. She sometimes wear no drawers. She says, fuck a job, bitch, I can live and do what I want, but she end up living with all 3 of the women. So you know, and then she going through school. I forgot what the fuck she going through school for, because every time she said, I'm about to go to school, the bitch, she got a lot going on. But she's a free spirit. But they, you know, and then they got like the side character. I forgot the fuck his name is, but he's like the friend. Like he's the friend of the group. He's a man. He be helping them out. He's a lawyer too. Like you should watch it. Definitely. Bomb ass show. But I was raised up watching that, and I really enjoyed Girlfriends because you can really learn from Girlfriends, because they really go through some of the things that are really happening to us women now, like yearning for love, or you have like the house, the husband, the kid, but you're still going through stuff too. Then you have the free spirit. I don't know nobody going through what the fuck she going through, because she be having a lot going on. She don't be really doing nothing. But then you have Tony, like you this businesswoman, and you want to make all this money, but do you have time for love? Like then when you have time for love, like what the fuck you supposed to do with it? Like that show is the shit. Now I know a lot of people that been raised off on Martin. Have you ever heard of that show?
Yes,
Martin?
I've heard of Martin.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I've seen that episode or two. I wasn't crazy about it. You know, it was
Yeah.
funny, got a couple laughs, but you know, a lot of people are crazy about Martin.
And I don't see the fucking hype for it. Like, I never thought Martin Lawrence was funny to me. I just didn't. Like, I think it's Welcome Home Roscoe or some shit like that. It's a movie he did, and I didn't think that was funny. It was funny, some of them, because Monique was in there. Monique is funny than a bitch, and some other people on there, but I don't find that show funny at all. And then it's another show that I got up watching, the Jamie Foxx show. That was way before it's not way before my time, but when I was young, I watched it, and I think Jamie Foxx is just a fine black man. Like, that man, he could do it all. He could act, he could sing, he could play the piano. Whew, fine black man. Praise the Lord. And I think he's from Texas. Praise to Jesus. Oh, okay, sorry. So next question is, what was the first black movie you ever watched?
Norbit. Probably Norbit. Yeah, maybe Norbit. As far as I can remember.
I'm sorry I'm laughing, but Norbit?
Yeah, Norbit. Let me think.
No Love and Basketball.
No. I never seen that.
Really? It's like, no, I love and Basketball. No, Wait Until Exhale. That's what you need to watch too. That's a good ass movie too. Damn, what's another black? Love Jones. I had never really watched that one. The Tina Turner movie. What love got to do with it? Okay, what about a Tyler Perry movie?
I've watched Meet the Browns.
God damn. Blue, what? When Blue come back, hopefully she done found another black movie to watch. We that's our task. Okay, you ain't watch Acrimony?
No.
Temptation?
No.
Blue.
What's that movie with Beyonce and she
Obsessed?
Yeah, I think I saw some of that one. I know how it go.
Okay, I didn't watch that one. So wait, wasn't that her husband had a white secretary?
Yeah, and she was obsessed with him or something like that.
I watched half of that. The only part,
Coming to America. I've seen Coming to America.
I never watched. Wait, the new one or the old one? I never watched that movie. Is it good?
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a classic.
Wow. Damn, I just pulled my own black card. I've never watched that movie. That's the one with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
And
I watched The Wiz. I like
that's
The Wiz.
that's my shit. I love the fucking Wiz. Well, I mean, I love the Wizard of Oz too. Don't get me wrong, but the Wiz, shit.
Yeah.
The Wiz is a fucking classic.
Team Precious.
Hold on, before we go to the next question of the next movie you about to say, how did you feel about Precious?
I mean, like, it was just a sad ass movie about this girl trying to get the fuck up and make something of herself, you know.
You know what part of the episode, you know what part of the movie makes me laugh? When she
What?
stole that fucking chicken.
Oh my god.
Bitch, when she stole that chicken and rib, it was
Oh my gosh. Like, in context, this scene in the movie is so bad, but like out of context, it's so fucking funny. When she's standing at the stairs and said, "You're a dummy, bitch. You'll never know shit. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody need you." Like, sometimes I'll say that to somebody, like, "You're a dummy, bitch." You know, it's so sad in the movie, but out of context, it's so funny. Oh my god.
I mean, in the movie when she said it, like, God damn, you wrong
Right.
for talking about her, but
Right.
out of the movie, that shit. Say that to you said that to somebody before.
I think I did. I think I went and found the movie script so I could copy and paste it into my message, and I sent the whole thing of what she was saying to somebody.
Oh my god, I bet they was fucking hurt. Like, God damn, bitch, I could be dumb and a bitch, but a dummy bitch. Damn, you put two and two together, bitch. My feelings are hurt. Okay, so help me understand how the fuck Precious went. So Precious, let me get the story straight. So Precious had sex with the mom's boyfriend.
She was molested.
Okay, okay. Watching that movie, I understood what was happening.
Yeah.
But I guess like certain parts, you know how BET brings the goddamn movie in, and like, you know, you just not clicking on BET. It's like a certain part of the movie you hit on. I guess I never watched the beginning. I'm always like at the middle part when she first enrolled into the school. That's the part I always get into. I never, when she had walked into the front desk and they told her about the school and shit like that. That's the part I first watched, and I was like, oh, okay. And that's the part I always watch. I never like went back and watched the movie from the beginning because I'm like, well, damn, I think that's all of the movie. So, okay, so she got molested.
Yeah, well, yeah, she was raped by her dad.
Oh my God!
Yeah. And her mom blamed her for doing that, and I think her mom was, touching on her too.
So, and the little girl she got, that is her daughter.
Yeah,
from
her dad.
Maybe I didn't pay attention to that motherfucking movie.
Worst part is they named her daughter's name is Mongoloid, but they called her Mongo, for short.
Bitch, you fucking lying. That's not funny, but wait a minute. What? Huh?
She had Down syndrome.
I knew she had Down syndrome, but they named that baby Mongo. I thought it was Mongo. Is her real name
Mongo, but short for Mongoloid.
Oh, motherfuckers real trifling for naming that baby that. And then she have another kid.
Yeah.
Nothing was wrong with that baby, huh?
She was like AIDS. She got positive for AIDS because her dad died of AIDS.
Oh my God!
So the baby wasn't positive for AIDS,
but she was. Had AIDS.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Maybe I wasn't paying attention to that movie like I was supposed to. Because what the fuck? Oh my God! So did the mama have AIDS?
I don't, maybe, but she always hated Precious because she quote unquote stole her man and let him rape her, and then made him leave.
How the fuck you let
like going back to when she was a toddler,
What the fuck? Okay, so any other black movies you have watched that you know of?
I'm thinking.
Okay, so let me name some. Damn. Okay, so I have watched y'all probably don't know the name. Y'all probably don't even know this because it's old as fuck, but it's called Bones. That you need to watch that too. Bones is a good ass movie. Bones is a movie, it was Snoop Dogg in it. It's like a scary movie, but man, oh my God, like that movie is way before its time. A lot of people don't know about that movie Bones, but that's my shit. I think it's called Bones. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Bones. Another one, I ain't never watched Love Jones, but I watched Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball is pretty okay. I mean, it's just, two people who know each other, I think from either elementary, grew up together, something like that. They both played basketball. One was like really known, and she was in school, and she ended up getting professional towards the end. But they ended up falling in love with each other. He broke her virginity, shit like that. Like he was really a hoe, and it was a lot. That movie had a lot going on, but it's supposedly Love and Basketball. They had a movie Brown Sugar. I only watched half of it, and I don't know how it go, and that's sad to know. Best Man, you gotta watch Best Man. Best Man Holidays, that's the shit. If you ain't watched Best Man, you can get away with Best Man Holidays, but you probably ain't gonna know what the fuck going on. But Best Man Holidays is better than Best Man, I think. My classic, Wait Until Motherfucking Exhale, that is my shit. If you want, okay, just like we was talking about how Golden Girls and Girlfriends and shit like that, Wait Until Exhale tops that shit. Again, it's about 4. I don't know how I just fall in love with fucking shit like that. It's 4 women, and they all going through shit. Like, you got Angela Bassett. I forgot her character name, but she married to a man, got kids, but he's sleeping around with his white assistant. And at the beginning of the movie, they about to go to a ball, and he asked her, like, would it be okay if I go to the ball, but just not with you? And she was like, oh, she didn't want to go. She was like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, you ain't got to. And he was like, yeah, because she might be upset. That bitch turned around and said, she? Like, who the fuck is she? Turned to find out it was the white assistant. Angela went to the job, slapped the shit out that bitch because he wasn't paying, he just up and left. He wasn't helping out with the kids, and then he was supposed to pay mortgage on the house, and the house was about to, girls, a whole bunch of shit. She ended up when she found out that happened, I don't know if you ever seen that scene, but I think the Snacks, every time he watched that movie, he always go to the part where she burned down the car. She took all his shit out the closet. Oh my God. drove his car, like backed it up in the yard, put some gasoline on that shit, smoked a cigarette, flicked the light on it, and bitch, the entire car was on fire. Like the whole thing. Then you got Whitney Houston looking for love. She ended up her mama always in her business though. Her mama want her to be happy with a man who married, and she was like, nah, mama, I don't want to do that. So her life is complicated. Then you got, I forgot the other one name, but she a hoe. She got every fucking man in her house. She had one dude that was a lawyer. He's a real fat ugly man with glasses, and he didn't know how to have sex. It was funny. Then she got a nigga named Russell, and Russell with his fine ass, but Russell had a wife, but Russell was still coming to the house and fucking. She ended up getting pregnant for him. And then you got Gloria. That's my girl. Her husband turns to find out he gay. I felt that. Her ex-husband is gay, and he normally would come and like see his boy, whatever. He like a teenager now, but he'll normally come and spend the night at her house, and you know they fuck. But he came over and he was like, you know, I'm bisexual now. Well, he was like, I'm really gay, and she looked at him and she was like, oh, stop playing, like trying to get it back. He said, no, my boo in the hotel waiting on me. That bitch face turned sour. Now that's a movie you gotta watch. Like that movie is good as fuck. But they all friends, and they come at the end and they resolve all their issues. Especially the little hoe. You know that TikTok. You probably didn't hear, but like they about to throw something, and she said, "Don't you throw that up here?" Yeah. He be like, "You raggedy bitch." That's from that movie. Oh my god. That movie is good. You gonna have to watch it. But is there any other movie?
Brandy Cinderella.
Oh my god! Okay, so I saw this on Twitter. How did a black woman and a white prince? I mean, a white Asian. Thank you. I saw that and fucking died. Like out of all the Cinderellas I ever fucking watched, that one was good as fuck. Yep. Like that one topped all of them. Like I love that Cinderella. You never watched like Dreamgirls?
I haven't seen about no songs from it.
You gotta watch it. Good ass movie. What about Sparkle?
Yeah, I watched Sparkle.
Sparkle. Wait, the old one or the new one?
With Jordan Sparks.
Okay, that girl. Okay. We getting somewhere. Now that's my shit. Now, who was your favorite character on Sparkle?
I don't know.
Who did you?
I don't remember. It was like I went to see this when I was like 10 years old.
Oh, damn. Well,
wait, let me see. When this movie came out?
It was right before Whitney died. Literally right before she died. I think she made that movie that had the premiere. And then
I was like 13 when this came out.
Oh, and then the night of the premiere, she died.
For real? Dang.
And it's crazy because either it was Kanye West, somebody took the picture from her murder scene and made it they album cover. I don't know who did it.
Fuck?
Was it Kanye West? It was Kanye West. Made it his album
Kanye
cover.
did that.
I think it was. Don't make me lie to you. It was either Kanye West. It was either Eminem. Was it Jay-Z? No. Who the fuck was it? It was somebody. It might have been Kanye West because it's ringing in my head. But you telling me no? It can't be.
Pusha T.
Who?
Pusha T.
Let me see. Was it? You show fucking right. Okay, I was about to say it was somebody.
Hold up, he used on album for Pusha T's Daytona.
It was somebody album. I just know, and it was like a hot ass mess. Like I think he had to take it down because that was so. And then did you know that her daughter died the same way as her?
That's scary.
That's creepy. And then the godson died the same way as
really?
them. Yep. But the allegedly the godson and Bobby Christina were dating. I didn't fucking know that, but yeah, they were dating. But they all three died the same way. And I remember this is a random question, but who do you think? God forgive me for talking about the dead, but I just really gotta ask this question.
Wait, hold on, let me say this. Kanye paid to license the photo of the bathroom.
There we go.
Pusha T's cover of his album. I didn't know Kanye controlled his stuff like
I-
that. But yeah, Kanye paid for it.
Okay, I'm about to say Kanye had something to do with it, but I just didn't know if it was his cover
Yeah.
or it was somebody else's cover.
But what were you saying?
So okay, so God forgive me for talking about the dead, but let me ask you this question: who do you think? Oh my God, who do you think put who on to drugs first?
I think Bobby put Whitney on.
Why?
I was watching some kind of documentary or something a long time ago when I was little and I was getting my hair braided or whatever. I mean, and that's what I think if I remember correctly, but I don't know.
Okay, I mean, from what I heard and what I, well, hell, I wasn't there, but from what I saw from like documentaries, Bobby, because he's the only one living, so I mean, of course he gonna say that she did it, but he allegedly said that she put him on first. And at first I was like, well, shit, I kind of don't believe that, but I remember because Whitney Houston don't have her own movie, and the only movie she has out is something that Whitney Williams made, and Whitney Williams made one about Aaliyah, and they had to sue her because bitch, why? But Whitney Williams made a movie about Whitney Houston, and in the movie you could see that Bobby put Whitney on, but from the Bobby Brown movie, and then it was another movie, I don't know what that movie was. She put New Edition. But Whitney put Bobby on. So I mean I can't really distinctively put my finger on it because Bobby wasn't doing, from my acknowledgement from watching the New Edition, I don't think Bobby was doing coke or crack, but he wasn't doing it at his younger age. When they got around, when they started growing up, and I want to say, what song fucking came out first? I forgot what song came out first. Not Candy Girl, but I think it was You're Not That Kind of Girl. That song. That's when he got into drugs, when he started going and then he started doing his solo album. And around his solo album, that's when he met Whitney. So I personally think Whitney put him on. But what you was about to say?
I just looked it up, and her older brother admits to putting her on the drugs since she was 14 years old.
Oh my God.
Michael Houston.
What the fuck? Seriously? Is that in a documentary?
It's like he went on an interview with Oprah, I think.
What?
I'm reading it right now.
Fuck. Go ahead and read it if you want
let
to.
me see.
Cause what the fuck? Hold on. When did he say that? That was recent. Like that was like in the new year.
It was like 2013.
What the fuck?
Said Michael Houston, we were always, being together for most of the time, and her following behind me. I taught her to drive. We played together. Everything that you do together as you're growing up, and then when you get into drugs, you do that together too, and that just got out of hand.
Oh my fucking gosh.
And then Oprah presented what she called the big question. Did he introduce her to drugs? I would say, yeah, we did everything together. So once I was into that, she followed suit. So was the first time she tried freebasing cocaine or cocaine, crack, whatever. Are you the one who introduced it to her, Whitney Winfrey Prest? I think probably the first time she ever did it was probably, but you gotta understand, at the time, the 80s, it was acceptable in the entertainment industry. It was just like available. It wasn't like a bad word like it is now. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know. We just didn't know.
What the fuck? So Bobby is not lying. For the ones who did believe Bobby, that man was not fucking lying. What the fuck? Did you know Bobby used to go out with Janet Jackson?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I remember he said that recently.
Yeah, and I was like, you lying. I had to watch the movie. I'm like, oh, okay.
Whitney was gay?
Huh?
Whitney was gay. She had a lover.
Wait.
Her best friend, Robin Crawford.
Why that name sound familiar? How she look? Robin. Oh, I ain't never seen her before. What the heck?
Hold on, let me see.
Hold on.
Because I remember seeing that around. It was like, y'all know Whitney bumped purses with Robin.
Wait, not bump fucking purses. Who the fuck is Robin? Is she a famous actor or something?
I think they were I'm reading right now. It says she was childhood best friends. Or like they were best friends, And And they met as teens at a summer camp in 1980, and Crawford wrote in her book that they became sexually intimate.
Oh. Well. Well, excuse the fuck out of
However,
me.
Houston called it off in 1983 when she signed a deal with Arista, a company, I guess, allegedly telling Crawford that having a same-sex romance would hurt her career.
Oh, wow. So, I wonder if she was fucking around with her when she was with Bobby.
They remained best friends, however, with Crawford becoming her personal assistant, roommate, and when Houston married New Edition heartthrob Brown in 1992, the maid of honor.
What the fuck? Wait, so when this podcast get big from here to like we doing like celebrities and shit on the cool, I want Bobby to get on here and I want to ask him. I want to look him in his face blue and I want to be like, did you know Whitney was bumping coochies with Robin? Like, were they doing that while y'all was together? God, please, let me tell you, I want God to make sure that man is alive for me to ask him that fucking question.
Well, not gay. Whitney was bisexual. Look, here are pictures of them.
Oh, wow. And I mean, it's okay to be bisexual. Yeah. Oh, wow. I mean, I'm okay with it. Yeah. Like, okay, I can get jiggy with that. Okay, period. So, the next question is this. Okay. How do you feel about how some of the television shows that we have today portray black people? Because there's a lot of shows that I watch personally that portrays black people in a different manner. Like, for example, like, I'm never going to shit on Tyler Perry. I'm never going to, because first of all, he's a very phenomenal person. Like, his plays and his movies be on point. But it be some movies, and I'm about to say this particular one, that just, it portrays black women so horribly.
Right. It's like stereotypes. It's like black women going through traumatic experiences like all the time.
You know what movie I'm talking about?
Color Girls.
Oh!
Hey, I'm not watching that movie. I know bits and pieces of it, but I'm not watching it.
That movie, oh my God, I can't stand. That's one movie from him that I cannot sit and watch for a long period of time. I just, I can't, because, you know, like I've been saying since I've been on here, like, you got fucking Wait Until It's Hell. It's like, they didn't portray black women as, you know, having traumatic shit like that, but it's like, you know, going through everyday life, or like Girlfriends, going through everyday life, but for color girls. Right. Oh my God. Like, every time I watch that movie, I fucking cry. Like, the only one that I just really feel bad for is the one with them kids. Right. Oh my fucking gosh. Like, I understand she couldn't leave, but it's just like, them babies when girl. Right. That shit made me so fucking nervous. And I ain't gonna lie, it's funny now because how she said it, but it was not funny when I watched. She was like, help him, right, help him. It was funny how she said it. Okay, right. It was not. It's funny how she said it, but cause she was just standing there. Cause like, well, damn, like, I need you to help him. You telling everybody else help him. Put some ignition to it. But it's not, that whole situation is not funny at all. Right. It's that whole situation horrible. Right. And then the girl that got raped by the dude that first of all, she just not met the dude, and she was real comfortable with him coming to her house. That's a red flag. Oof, that should have put that on the red flag episode. That was a red flag off rip. Like, he took her out on one date. They talk on the phone, they this and that. I feel like, okay, a one date ain't really gonna signify nothing. Right. You feel me? I feel like, you know, let's go out on a couple more dates.
It still take a minute to really know somebody and their intentions.
Exactly. But you invite this man to your house after the first date, not knowing. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say she didn't know, but you got to look at it like this. Tyler Perry portrayed him as, of course, you know, after the first date, you invite me to the house, I'm gonna want to fuck. You're initiating that after this first date, I'm coming over. We fucking. And I mean, of course, that's not going to be her first reaction because he didn't portray her as dingy or stupid or nothing, but she was naive to it. Like, she was like, oh, I just want to cook you food. Like, you know, we just get to know each other at my house, which is like, no, that's a red flag. I feel like y'all should have went on a couple of more dates.
Right.
And after that, then, you know, I'm comfortable with you coming over to the house because I know the intentions of what you have going on. But he already off rip started taking off his clothes. And she wasn't having it. So she was like, you got to get out the house. He raped her. He didn't give a fuck about it. He raped her. And I want to say, oh Lord, I don't want to watch that movie, but I'm just probably going to get a glimpse of it on Google. I think he gave her HIV or AIDS, or he gave her just a disease, period. But it's one of them three. But then he also got arrested too, because that was his first time doing it. So them two situations I didn't like. Now the other girl, I don't know, that movie just horrible. With she had a back alley abortion. Ew!
Right.
Damn. My God. Oof, that was just too much. What's that woman name that did the back alley abortion? That woman scared me for real in real life. I forgot her name, but that woman is hideous and she ugly. But
one thing that's not funny in context, but very funny out of context. Oh, so you doing the bending? Ain't nobody bending me over.
Are you gay? What kind of question is that? Oh my fucking God. Like, her situation, it wasn't funny, but it's like when they first fought, because I want to say at the beginning of the movie, the police pull up on him and he in the car got his eyes rolled back and that motherfucking eye blinked quick as fuck. I'm thinking it is a bitch sucking him up, because of course, like, you're gonna imagine that it's a whole fucking man.
My God.
I said, oh, so this is what the fuck we doing. Okay. That's just one movie that portrays black women as always having.
It's like trauma porn.
Yes.
Like how people describe it. Like just trauma after trauma after trauma. And it's like, what's the silver lining to all this bullshit?
Oh my God. Like, that movie portrays, I'm not shitting on Tyler Perry, but that movie right there, I just can't watch that movie because his other movies, I love his other movies. Like, you gotta watch Acrimony, the movie we was talking about. Now that movie, he did kind of portray her as crazy, which she was really crazy. And after we sat there and talked about it, me and the snack, I ain't even gonna hold you, she was still right. You thought I was gonna say she was still right. Like, bitch, I held you down for how many years? And I had a whole hysterectomy because you was cheating on me. And then you get all big and famous and bitch, you don't want to give me my life. Shit. You don't want to give me my life, bitch, I'm going to take yours. Period. She was right. She was right. Ain't that right, Blue?
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie, but yes.
So what's another show that you feel like it portrays black people as in like a negative way?
In a negative way?
Or it could be a positive way.
I mean, I feel like a lot of TV shows are coming out to portray black people in their stories in good ways. Like Insecure. Like, a white man introduced me to Insecure. I had never seen Insecure before a couple months ago. Insecure with Issa Rae.
Oh my God, I
haven't been able to finish it because I don't have a TV at this very moment. But it's a really good show about, you know, just a black woman trying to make it. You know, it's not stereotypical or anything like that because, you know, Issa Rae's behind everything, you know.
I love that show was the fuck. You on? Oh, you ain't.
I'm on like episode 5 of season 1.
I have not. I watched the whole fucking season. I haven't even watched season. Is season 2 out yet?
It's like the series been done. It's on like a season 5.
Oh damn! That's how you know I stopped watching it. I have not watched. I watched that first season and I fell in love with it. And Hulu didn't put the rest of the seasons on there, so I did. I think I didn't.
It's on HBO
it.
Max.
I haven't watched the new season. I know the new season, old dude got with the girl, they had a baby, shit like that. And I know, like, Issa Rae, she was really in love with old boy. So I gotta watch this new season. But that whole like Insecure is the shit. And a white boy introduced you to that?
Yeah.
He got a little brown sugar in him. Fuck you mean?
Oh my God.
You know what black show? It's funny as fuck, but it portrays black people so fucked up. The Boondocks.
The Boondocks. Oh my gosh, the Boondocks is so funny, but it has a lot to say. It's not making fun of black people just to make fun of black people. It's making fun of niggas to shine a light on some nigga shit that be happening in the black community.
No, for real. Like, Boondocks is the shit. Like, I could really sit there and watch Boondocks all fucking day. And my favorite episode of all time is when they tried to put the Exorcist on that black man. It's like, you niggas!
Nigga, get your black ass out of here. Nigga.
That one, and what the fuck is them the donut burgers he was making?
The Luther.
Man, that episode was fun. Like, the whole restaurant was played the fuck out. Every time you eat, them motherfuckers would be knocked out up in the man. If they had that shit out here in Boba, you could only imagine all the health risk. Like, oh my god. Now, my next question is, if you had to choose a show, okay, well, I'm gonna still ask this question because you probably you never seen the Jamie Foxx show, huh? Okay, but I'm just still asking. So, if you had a choice to choose between these two shows that was better, which show would it be? Would it be Martin or Jamie Foxx show? Now, you say you heard of the Martin show.
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes of Martin, but I really don't think I've seen that episode of the Jamie Foxx show.
The Jamie Foxx show, it's like Martin, but it's funnier to me because I like Jamie Foxx. Like, he works at this hotel with his grandparents, mama, daddy, something like that, aunt and uncle. And he in love with Francesca, who's to work at the front desk, and he real cool little nigga. Like, I just love Jamie Foxx. But if I had to choose, I choose the Jamie Foxx show. I'm not really, like, I don't know what everybody big obsession is with Martin. I mean, it's just a show, you feel me? But I mean, maybe because they got Gina on there and Pam, but it's just like shit. I prefer the Jamie Foxx show. For the simple fact is, I don't know. Okay, so I do got a question. So, you watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yes.
You watched the new Bel-Air show?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so you watch like clips of it or like see
kind of sort of. I know it's a drama instead of a comedy this time around.
Okay, so how we feeling about the new Bel-Air show from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air show? Like, from seeing clips of it or hearing about it.
I mean, it's fine. Like, a lot of people say you got to clear your misconceptions about what you already conceived the regular Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to be before you start watching Bel-Air, because it's like a reimagining of it. It's not a continuation. It's just a reimagined version of the old Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and this one's like a drama or something like that. I heard Coco Jones is really good on that. On the new Bel-Air, she plays Hillary.
Yes,
but,
girl. Yes,
I haven't seen it. I mean, I guess it's okay as a standalone show. You know,
I haven't seen it because I gotta pay. You gotta pay for it. But from like seeing clips of it on TikTok and shit like that, it like, oh, man, it's totally different from the Fresh Prince, because Carlton snorts cocaine on this one. Like, I was watching a clip and they was in school, and I think this was what's his name's first day, and Carlton and what the fuck is his name? It's gonna come to me. The main character. Come on, Jalen. But Carlton is a part of the football team, and of course it's a consistency of white people, but you know, they was singing that song, gotta call about a week ago, but they was singing that, ensure that I'm a hot nigga. White people.
Oh my god.
When I say it was a group of white people, I gotta stress that, saying nigga. And Carlton, bitch, he was the fucking performance monkey, bitch. God. And he was up in there getting it.
I heard he was a real, coon on this show. Like, he's real, like, people hate him, I think.
Girl,
on this show.
He was the performance monkey. They were saying it's true that I'm a hot nigga, bitch, dancing like the street monkey he was. And what's his name was like, what the fuck? Y'all not supposed to be saying nigga? Like, who are y'all? Baby, they was trying to charge him up. Carlton like, nah. Don't come into my school thinking you running shit. And he was like, you basically the performance monkey
Performance
to these
monkey.
motherfuckers. Like they singing the song and you allowing them to say nigga, and it's like, bitch, you dancing like
Oh
they
my
clapping
God,
and
like
bitch.
you shucking and jiving. Like
Yes, he was like. what
So
the-
basically, it's a whole new show, but they have the same names, like Carlton,
Yes.
Will.
There we go, Will. Yes. Will was not having that shit. Like, and then they reiterated the part when Will's father came. Now I remember on the original one, like it was really emotional
Right.
for Will because Will actually went through something like
Right.
that. They kind of reincarnated that, but on this one, Will was calling his daddy all type of bitch ass niggas and you a hoe, you ain't never
Yeah.
been down for me, fuck you, like all over the place.
Right.
And I'm like, God damn, like the move, like the show, the show now is so different from the one back in the day, but it's like it's tackling the issues we
Right.
have now. Because I think, what is the youngest sister name? Is it Ashley?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I forgot which one it was. I think it's Hillary or Ashley. One of them's bisexual, and she comes out as saying she's bisexual on the show. I don't know which one, but who told me they watched that and they said it? Because I probably can't believe that person either. But yeah, they said that she came out as bisexual, and I don't know who Carlton's girlfriend was on the original Fresh Prince, but she ended up on this Fresh Prince. She's fucking around with Carlton, and she ended up fucking around with Will at the same time. Oh, girl, it's a lot. Like Uncle Phil, he pledged. Then they now talking about for the next season they gonna have to switch the aunt around because you know a long time ago the aunt was a darker woman.
Yeah.
Then she came out as a lighter woman.
Yeah.
They about to do that. She's a darker woman right now, so they gonna put.
So how they gonna do that though? What they gonna say?
I don't know. They're gonna put Paula Patton as the fucking light skinned woman. I think
the
is it
fuck?
Paula Patton? Who's Robin Thicke ex-wife or
That's a white
girlfriend?
woman, huh?
She ain't white. She light skinned. What the fuck is her name? It's Paula Patton, I think.
Oh, let me see, cause I could have sworn.
Is she? She ain't white. She mixed. She black. She Hispanic. I think. It's
Oh, I guess.
What's her name?
Pop?
Yeah,
Robin Thicke's
her.
wife.
Yeah, she's gonna play as the lighter version of the aunt. And I'm just like, okay, just because they did it back in
Right,
the
they
day.
didn't do it just to do it. They did it because Will and the old Aunt Viv was having problems.
Yup.
So they switched her out. So what they gonna say? Like, remarried or something like that? Or what they gonna say?
Exactly. I don't know, but they were talking about doing that for next season. I don't watch the show to just be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna watch it. But it's just like, if y'all do it, y'all fucking do it.
Yeah.
But this Bel Air, oh my god, it's a lot. It threw me off when they said that he was snorting cocaine.
Right.
And like you literally see the episode, he was in his room and he had a little sticky, he just was sniffing that
Oh
shit.
my God.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, and then it threw me off with that.
And you imagine how old Carlton is, and this is new Carlton. It's
Yes!
like, wait
It's
a
like,
minute.
what the fuck do you have going on?
Old Carlton was a square. He would never do some shit.
Hello?
like that.
Like, come on now, girl. I don't know. I would prefer the old one because it had more comedy in it, and I could actually, watch it and not be like, well, what the fuck is going on? Like heart throbbing. They had like some moments where it was serious, but altogether the old one was good. Now
Yeah.
this one, it's a lot of drama. It's not giving me funny. Like
Right.
it's giving me very much seriousness, and it's like.
Right.
Yeah, if y'all trying to be like the old one, can y'all be a
Yeah.
little funnier? Like,
Yeah.
it's too fucking serious for
Yeah,
me.
well, like in that case, if it's gonna be completely different, why not make a whole new show
Exactly.
with your whole new characters? I mean, and Will Smith approved of it, but I mean, like, I don't know.
He shouldn't have fucking approved of that because Carlton doing cocaine.
Right?
Nope.
Not unusual to be loved by
Okay, so next episode. What cartoon show that you felt growing up should have had more black characters? Okay, so will we be technical with that? I got a couple of them. I feel like the Rugrats should have had more black people in it. Even though, I ain't even gonna lie to you. the Rugrats had one episode dedicated, no, 2 episodes dedicated to black people, literally. But it wasn't. Well, the first one wasn't related to like celebrating black people, but it was like their first time going to Susie's house, and Susie she got 3 siblings. She got an oldest sister and 2 brothers, and they went over to her house for like. Cause you know their dad was like a doctor or something. They went over to the house because the parents went to like this big ball or something. So the sister was supposed to watch them, and she ended up having like a whole bunch of people over there. And it wasn't really like a house party, but she had like a get together. But you know how some shows like they have black people in it, and like they be like, oh yeah, come over. My parents gone. That's how they portrayed it, and like they were playing peekaboo or shit like that. I think somebody got lost or something, but I mean that wasn't. It didn't have that many black people on there either. It was like them and probably 2 more black people. Then they had a little white dude like, but then they did one for what's it, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, something like that, and they actually went to a black church. I remember that one, Brightest Day, because they sung This Little Light of Mine on it, and that was dedicated to black people, but that was it. I feel like that should have had more black people. I feel like As Told by Ginger, if you watched that before, I feel like As Told by Ginger should have had more black people in it. Didn't they? Yeah, they had 1 black girl. I feel like that should have had more black people in it. And what's another one? I feel like the Powerpuff Girls should have a black person in it.
Yeah.
I feel like that. What about you?
I don't know what I would say where a show I would just be like, oh yeah, put more black people in it, because I'm not sure, because a lot of shows I don't have a couple black people in it, so I'm not sure which one I would want. Maybe like Victorious. They had Andre, he could sing his ass off. Have you seen Victorious?
Yeah. I love Victorious. That he was the only black dude that really was a main character. They didn't really have no. I mean, like the backup dancers were black and shit, but. Yeah, or iCarly. Yeah, iCarly didn't have.
Well, the new iCarly, there's her best friend now is black, and the girl. Well, Freddie adopts a daughter, and she's mixed, I guess.
Really? Oh, you watched it?
Yeah,
is it good?
I'm watching it right now. Yeah, I like it. It's cute. It's like they cussing in the show too, so it's really
Carly cussing.
Yeah, Carly cussing. She said it's like what Harper said. You gotta switch it up on that bitch or something like. It's cute. It's got the iCarly feel, but it's like it grew up with its audience in a way, so it's not corny or nothing like that. It's cute. I like it.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, I mean, I think the older one should have had. I mean, the old iCarly should have had more black. They did have a black person on there. It wasn't Crazy Steve. What's crazy? Who's the little dude that was working at the restaurant with the hat?
Tebow. He was selling stuff on.
Yes, that was the only black person on there. I feel like they should have had more black people in it. And was it I said iCarly. What's that show off of Disney? Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah.
They should have had black people on it. They didn't have nothing. Well, no, Jessie did have Sky. Was it her name Sky?
Sky Jackson.
Yeah.
Zuri.
They had Zuri. So I can't really say that, but I feel like they should at least incorporate a little black, like black people in it a little bit more, because it's like, y'all got to get hip with the new thing. Like, black is in, black is beautiful, black is fine. You feel me? Okay. So, my next question is, why is black television different from back then to now? How you feel from when you first started watching it?
Television different from back then to now.
Yeah.
There's a lot more, like, I feel like most of the old black sitcoms were like comedy mainly.
Yep.
But now it's like, bless you. Drama. Not drama, but like showcasing real stories in a real way of what black people go through. Back then it was, from what I've seen, it's mostly funny stuff, here and there. But now it's like a lot more, societal issues of how black people are seen in society and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like now black television, because back in the day it's a lot of shit you could have swept under the rug on black television that was funny. Like they talk about the LGBT. Like back then, they'll crack a joke about it and it'd be funny as fuck. Crack one about a gay individual right now. I promise you damn near gonna be facing some form of court. You're gonna be in court for it. Why? Because they don't take that shit funny no more. But back in the day, when you had like black comedians and actual shows talk about it, it's funny. Like if they didn't, and I feel like some of them didn't mean it in a bad way, but like it's funny. But say that same joke you said back in the day, now they gonna take it offensive.
It really depends on what you say, because you can say what you want to say. It all depends on like how the audience takes it.
Yeah,
you can say that, but don't get mad when someone has a reaction to it.
Yeah,
like as long as a joke is done in a tasteful way and the punchline isn't, oh, they're gay, they're trans, or anything like that. You know, as long as it's actually funny, and like it doesn't harm a community, that would be fine. But like, you know, you can't police how people react to the jokes and whatnot.
Exactly. Like, who was that comedian that said something about the LGBT and got like, who was it? Was it no, it ain't Cedric the Entertainer. Why the fuck he popped up in my head? Oh, what the fuck is that man? Why have I called her Chameleonaire? I don't fucking know his name, but
Dave Chappelle.
Wow, that's him. I saw his face and I said a whole different person. He got in trouble for saying something about the LGBT. And
what did he say? I really don't remember what he says, because I love Dave Chappelle, but like some of the things he say I don't agree with.
I forgot. It was something of the lines where I don't remember if it was offensive or it might not have been offensive, but I mean, from me watching the Dave Chappelle show, he has cracked jokes about the LGBT before, and most of them have found him funny. But I think this one particular thing he said, I think it really just fucked everybody up, and it was just like, well, why the fuck would you say that? It was like, you can get in trouble. Back in the day when you could talk or like make jokes about LGBT, it would be funny. But he was like, now you talk about somebody, you going to jail. You doing this, you doing that. And it's like, well, what
I
the
feel
fuck?
like saying going to jail is a little extreme, because I feel like nobody's ever gone to jail over something. Like, if anything, gay people and LGBT people are more marginalized than anything. Well, not just the most marginalized, but marginalized compared to straight people, cisgender people. But that's a little extreme, because this is their identity at the end of the day. That's what they identify as. That's their identity. That's their core. And you can't, times change. Things change. Like, you know, I'm not going to say racism was okay back in the day, but, you know, there are things you could say back in the day that you can't really say now. And it's just the way it is. And just things change. And as you change, as the world evolves, you got to evolve and not be mad at it. Because, like, oh, I want to make fun of everybody. Yeah, you're a comedian, but, you know, cater your jokes towards people who would not react in such a way. Exactly. But you can't like be like, oh, why are they mad at me? It was like, well, you know, once you put something out there, like, you're putting yourself out there to get a response. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it says here that he basically told a joke about white people, about gay white people, and this is what he had to say. So he said that I never had a problem with transgendered people. If you listen to what I'm saying clearly, my problem has always been with white people. And he said gay people are minorities until they need to be white again.
I agree. There are some racist gay white people who will side with their white side over anything, you know.
And I guess somebody in the LGBT community just felt as though like what he said was very disrespectful. And so with that being said, they took his show off of Netflix, and Dave Chappelle was canceled, like completely canceled. And I think he did like an apology or something like that.
Yeah, well, but his shows are back on there.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. But he did an apology and everything, saying like, you know, I apologize. And I mean, I agree with what he said, but I mean, he triggered somebody. He triggered whoever, and whoever got triggered felt some type of way about that. And who the fuck was it? It was a rapper recently that was it the baby? No, it was a rapper that
The baby talking about AIDS.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So I do want to talk about that too, because I feel as though, what the fuck he said?
I'm looking it up. It was something
It was at
crazy.
his concert. He was like, if you ain't got something, you better put your motherfucking hands up. Or he was like, if you fucking or sucking in the back or something, or you ain't got AIDS and HIV. He said something in the lines of that. And when I say so many fucking people went for his fucking neck, it was just like, you wrong for that shit. I don't know what the fuck he said, but he said something in the lines of that. And actually, one of the guys, he's from Beaumont, Texas, to be exact. His name is DeAndre Moore, and I used to go to school with him. He's in a class after me. He graduated 2013. He's one of like the biggest advocates and for that. He literally got what is that white man? He got a lot of people involved to talk to the baby. Like Lady Gaga ended up talking to him, Miley Cyrus. Like a whole bunch of people had to sit down and talk to him and be like, why the fuck would you say some shit like that?
He said he reportedly told the crowd the incorrect claim that HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases kill within weeks. He said, if you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 or 3 weeks, put your cell phone light in the air.
What the fuck?
Ladies, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air.
Oh.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put a cell phone light in the
Wait
air.
a
That's
minute.
random. I saw the video. I was like, "Why? That's really random as fuck."
This
or
is
something.
a random question. Do you think the baby is like, do you think he down low?
No. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say no. I really don't think so, because I think him and Lil Nas got into it before that, and I think that's what made it worse or something like that. Hold on.
They did?
I
know Lil Nas got into it with Boosie.
With Boosie, yeah. But
And
I feel like I think
I just gotta say for that one, I feel like from watching Bad Boys Club and just literally not being in the moment of that, but like watching Lil Nas and Boosie go back and forth, like the shit Boosie was posting, it's like, you a grown man worried about another grown man's sexuality.
Right.
For what?
Right.
If you don't want your kid if you don't want your kid listening to him, then make your kid don't listen to him. But don't attack this grown ass man for being who the hell he is. Like, that's fucked up. If you watch Bad Boys Club, they have a character on there. Well, he's not a character, he's the actual human being. His name is Moolah Moo, or whatever the fuck his name is. And then, you know, Kurt Franklin. His son is on there. His actual son is on there, and he's bisexual. And like he said on there, he never came out and said he was bisexual. He just said he liked what he likes. And if it comes to him, it comes to him.
Right.
And I mean, he gonna fuck it. Point blank, period.
Right.
So I'm guessing dog, animal, pig, whatever, he's gonna fuck it. So Moolah made this big ordeal about, like, all right, the gays over there and the straights over here. Like, that's how he portrayed it. And it was like, well, why the fuck are we, we supposed to be in the Bad Boys Club. Why are you segregating like that? So he kept asking, his name Carry On. He was like, Carry On, so are you gay or are you straight? Because if you gay, you could keep that over there. And Carry On was like, why the fuck my sexuality has something to do with you fucking, like, with you being cool with me? And like, it was a big ass ordeal. Like, that whole episode, he just kept asking him, so are you gay or are you straight?
Right.
Are you gay or are you straight?
That's weird.
Well, are you gay and are you straight? And it's just like, Carry On felt uncomfortable because he had not came out yet. Like, he had not said, I am bisexual. He didn't say that. So he was forced to say, I'm bisexual. Like, it was a force. And when he said that, he was like, oh, well, I gotta watch you, because if I'm drunk or something, or something happened, you might want to feel on me. Why do you feel like, why do you feel that with him being bisexual, you're the first thing he's gonna touch?
Right.
It was a big ordeal. So my thing is, with the Boosie thing, why do you feel comfortable being worried about if this man is gay and what the fuck he do on social media? Just like I found out Jack Harlow is bisexual.
He is?
Yes, he is. It's in his album. Now, if he... I don't know what song it is, but I was told that in his song, he directly said that he was bisexual. Now, God, if this person told me wrong, then Jesus keep me to the cross. But it's the song's called Like a Blade of Grass. In that song, he distinctively says that he's bisexual. But I mean, I don't know if he came out to the world and said it. What?
I don't know. I'm looking.
I was about to say, I don't know if he came out to the world and said it. But as I was told from a source that he said it in his song.
Had a boyfriend I dated for like 5 years.
There you go. There we go.
Then another one I dated for like 2. Okay. I still don't like you, Jack Harlow, but good for you.
Wait, you don't like Jack
No,
Harlow?
I don't. I'm not a fan of him. He don't excite me. He's just like, he seems. It's a lot of antics about Jack Harlow that I really don't. I don't like. I'm not with it.
I care to listen.
Number one, like it makes me uncomfortable. Like he seems real thirsty. He seems real like
For like a girlfriend?
kind of sort of, but like desperate for like a black woman to get a black woman, a famous black woman as his girlfriend so he can sell to black people. For example, number one was Sweetie. He was talking to Sweetie on the red carpet, being all weird and shit. He's like, "What's your name? I'm Jack." And then he posted Young Miami or something like that. People were thinking Young Miami was gonna be on the song, but no, he used her in a music video to promote his music video. Number 3, he was on Instagram Live with Doja Cat.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, on Doja Cat, and he was like, "I love you." And she was like, "Okay," and she hung up on his ass or something like that. But he just seems real. He seems real desperate to get into like a PR relationship, so he can push his music to black people. Number 2, his music is not good to me. Like I do not like that First Class song. It's so off. It's so mid to me. Like it's nothing special. Like I do not like that song. Number 3, he had a bunch of black people carrying him at the Kentucky Derby. That's not because he didn't want to get his shoes wet. But that's just me nitpicking because I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with the nigga like that.
I know you fucking
No,
lie.
for real, I'm dead ass. Like
What
the
the
videos on
fuck?
Twitter, people are like, what's
Black
this?
people just carrying him?
Yeah.
Like
He didn't want to get his shoes dirty.
Oh, fucking wow.
Let me find that shit.
I have not listened to Jack Harlow's music, but because I didn't even know he was still making music from what the music he make now from way back. He looked so girl, I just really I know you lied. Like, come on now. I don't know, but then he been really cozy with Drake lately. Like they've been really cozy. I'm not saying that because I love me some Drake. Y'all can't tell me nothing about that light skinned man because that light skinned man is fine to me. I love me some Drake, but he just been real cozy with Drake and a lot of Twitter messy. I love me some fucking Twitter. Twitter been kind of saying like, is it like a bro love or is it like something secretive? Because people been saying that Drake is down low and Drake bisexual. Y'all can't make me believe that. The only way I'm gonna believe Drake like dick is if y'all show me a video. But
I'm still not gonna believe.
I'm gonna stick by my man 1,000%. Y'all show me a video, I'm gonna say that's not him. Cause
oh my gosh, there's a Drake lookalike of a video of him sucking dick, and people thought for the longest it was Drake. But so it's like a guy that looks like Drake that would come shot all on his face. I was like, look, I sent that to somebody. I was like, look, Drake. And they was like, no, it's not him. It's not him. Like,
you
yes,
would have hurt in my heart.
Like, yes, it is.
I would have been in fucking tears. Oh, I forgot. Y'all, Rihanna had her fucking baby.
did.
I thought it was a girl the whole fucking
Well,
time.
like she was in Target picking up girl clothes, so
And that's
people
why-
thought she was having a girl, but it's a boy.
It's a boy. And what they're saying now that her and I was about to say Rocky Balboa, ASAP Rocky, they're about to move back. They're about to move to the Barbados to raise
They are?
him. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I am excited. Like, y'all better have these motherfucking babies. Yeah, period, goddamn it. Nicki Minaj had her baby. He's so fucking cute. I just think Nicki Minaj baby is so.
Yeah.
Is it, what's his name? Papa Bear?
Yeah.
I think he is so goddamn cute. Did somebody expose his name?
No.
It's just,
Well, they tried to, but they said his name was like Alfonso, and she was like, Alfonso? What the fuck? She was like, my baby not named no motherfucking Alfonso.
the fuck? He is so goddamn cute. Like, first of all, shout out to Rihanna for her beautiful. Well, I ain't never seen the baby, but beautiful in my eyes, handsome baby.
It's gonna be a beautiful baby.
Of course, cause look at Rihanna and look at A$AP Rocky. I mean, he ain't ugly, but you know, I always thought him and what's his name looked the fucking like
Travis Scott.
Yes, I
get them mixed up all the time.
All the fucking time I get them mixed up. I was just about to say his fucking name, Travis Scott. Ain't Kylie pregnant for him right now? She had the
baby already.
She did?
Yeah. She had it in February.
Where am I? What month this is? March? April? May?
Well, they already had one together and she had another one.
What's this baby name? You know they be naming their child.
She named it Wolf, but she was like, we don't like that name, and she hasn't announced a new name.
What the
But like, some people think she ain't named her baby yet.
What the fuck? Because they be giving their babies some extravagant names. It just mind boggles me the shit Kim was thinking when she started naming these kids. North, and her name Northwest, Saint. What's the other one name?
Chicago.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, Chicago.
Somebody said that and I said, bro, that is not that.
And Psalm, the littlest one is named Psalm, like the Bible verse Psalm.
Okay, I could get jiggy with that one, but Chicago? Yeah, they just be naming they babies just stupid shit. I'm not saying they babies' names are stupid, but Northwest. So when she go to school, they be like, Northwest? It's not funny. Bad joke. Okay, Saint cool.
Yeah.
Saint West. I can't do Chicago.
I feel like Chicago makes up for it because she's so cute. So it's like, okay,
Chicago
you can
is
skate
cute.
by with that name.
Chicago,
okay.
all
It's
her kids
different.
is cute.
Yeah.
But, you know, North is starting to look like her mama.
Right.
Oh, God. Just don't do the things your mama did. That's all I ask.
Oh, Lord.
But, all right. Do we have any more to talk about for this episode? I mean, we done talked about literally a lot. Before we get to these emails, I mean, do we got anything else to talk about?
No, I don't think so. You got any more questions or anything like that?
I ain't got shit else for y'all because I mean, black shows, black movies. I mean, they, you know, I love them. Point blank. Period. I just don't like, you know, how they try to take a movie from back then and not reamp it, but like make another one. Like,
yeah,
I grew up on Friday.
Yeah.
And I loved all the segments of Friday. I was just talking about that today. Now, they're making The Last Friday. I don't know if they're still making it or they stopped, but they're supposedly The Last Friday is supposed to pop up. And they were trying to incorporate DC Young Fly and Ice Cube's son in it. And I feel like that would be bomb as fuck because DC Young Fly acts and damn near looks like Smokey. And then, of course, Ice Cube, his son looked just like him. So I feel like, yeah, y'all should do it. But they're like bringing them in as like their kids. And I feel like something like that shit is cool. Like, don't take a movie from back in the day and recreate it, and then it's like bullshit.
Yeah, there are a lot of black creative ideas out there. Like, I love Jordan Peele movies. He's from Key and Peele. I love Get Out. I love Us. I love the fuck out of Us. It's like one of my favorite horror movies. And he's making another one that's coming out next month or a month after called Nope. Like, there's a lot
of Keke Palmer in it.
Yeah,
I want to watch that.
There's a lot of black creative things out there, so I don't understand why people keep taking stuff from the past and trying to make it for the present when there's so many new creative things that can be made. With so many talented people out
there. Like, I feel like, and then also he's the only black person, like black movie producer right now that's making scary black movies.
Bangers,
Like, you don't see nobody else making black scary movies. Like, you got each person for different genres. You got Tyler Perry for like scary movies. I mean, not scary movies. You got him for like funny movies, and then he has more serious movies too. And then you got Jordan Peele. He does nothing but black scary movies, and it's just like, where's everybody else? Like, I feel like as also Black Nostalgia TV, some people need to go on Tubi because that's where most of the black movies are, and they actually have some pretty good ass black movies. Tubi, it might look like it's in the backyard type of fucking movie, but they be having some good ass movies on Tubi. I bullshit you not, Blue. Like, it might look like backyard quality, but I promise you, like, they got this movie. Before I go, we go to the emails. They got two of them. You ever heard of this movie called Plug Love?
I've heard of it.
good as fuck. Basically, it's like this drug. He a drug dealer, and he meets this woman, and she's like, I don't even know what to call her boyfriend or her husband or whatever the fuck. But like, I think he sell drugs or he do something aboard the lines. But also he be fucking around with bitches too. Mm-hmm. And like, she has her own hair salon, and like, she's real like business. Like, she end up like bumping into this dude who sell drugs on the street. She end up dropping her wallet, and you know, they have an interaction, and he end up holding the wallet because she dropped it. She didn't know he had it. And she, you know, she going through it with her husband. His name Lorenzo. That's how I know it. Lorenzo fucking these bitches blowing up her phone. And she's just like, I'm a good ass woman, and you out here doing the shit that you do, getting your dick wet with another bitch. And she was like, you don't know what you got good at home. Like, niggas are dying to be with a bitch like me, and you taking me for granted. And his dumb ass like, oh, okay. Like, you know you got a good woman at home, but that's the problem. Like, these niggas, they not gonna fumble the bag at home. Right. Like, they gonna do what they gonna do they dirt outside of the relationship, but they know I can't fuck up the crib. Who fucking said that? I can't fuck up the crib though. That was from that fucking freestyle off of TikTok. Like, I can't fuck up the crib though, but I mean, I can still fuck with you. But she ended up fucking with the little dope dealer. Like, she started catching feelings for him. She gave him about $50,000 for his little brother to get a scholarship for basketball. Yeah, like, she broke bread with him and everything, and he ended up paying it back, selling dope. I think he did, girl. Don't make me lie to you. But he ended up dying. Her husband ended up shooting him because he found out that they was fucking around. And then after that, the little brother ended up shooting old girl husband because he found out who shot his brother. Oh, that girl is so fucking good. And then the last movie I want to say, and now this one is backyard fucking quality, bitch. It looked like they was recording this shit in their backyard, but it's called Treacherous. Man, I put T with Key on this hoe, and she, I had this hoe laughing. So basically, it's two best friends, and they in the club or whatever, and they end up seeing these other two best friends, and her and old girl, they been best friends for the longest. Now, they had their eyes on the same man. From what at the beginning, it looked like they had their eyes on the same man, right? So she ended up bringing him home. They end up having sex. And the best friend, who really the movie is about, she ended up not walking in, but she ended up like peeping through the door to see what the fuck is going on. And she watching her best friend have sex with the man that she liked. This bitch start fingering herself in the doorway, and he like having sex with the best friend, and he looks at her. And he like fucking the bitch. Wow. He looking at her like, bitch, yeah, you see, like, this what you want. That bitch almost had a heart attack when in her room. So the best friend ended up going to the grocery store the next morning. He ended up fucking the best friend while she was at the grocery store. So flash up to like 17 years later. The best friend, not the best friend who we talking about. We gonna name her, I forgot her name. We're gonna name her Tracy. Tracy is the dark skin, and we're gonna name the other one Naomi. Naomi is the light skin. Naomi gets pregnant we're gonna call him Rico. Damn, everybody a Rico. For Rico. So Rico's still fucking around with Tracy, even though Naomi's still pregnant for him. Girl. So they walking in the park, and he was like, yeah, I can't keep fucking with you no more. Like, they was fucking for all those years, and now she about to have this kid. And he like, I can't fuck with you no more. And then that bitch fucking snaps. Like, that bitch gets crazy. Like, you can see in the show, like, in the movie, she throwing up in the toilet. She pick out one of his shirts in the closet, and the bitch start crying and humping the goddamn shirt. Like, it's a whole bunch of shit. Then after that, she meet his cousin, and she end up fucking with his cousin, and he get mad because he's like, you just a whore. I could tell my cousin how much of a whore you are, but she like, but nobody knew we fucked around, so what you telling her for? Then, now, remind you, I said that it was two best friends in the club. It was old dude, it was Rico and his homeboy. So, the homeboy get a girlfriend. Rico fucked the homeboy girlfriend while he gone out of town. Whole bunch of shit. Then after that, turn to find out Naomi wasn't pregnant for Rico. She was actually pregnant for the homeboy. Plot fucking twist.
God.
It was a whole bunch of shit. That movie good. Even though it looked like backyard material. Bitch, that movie good as fuck. So I feel like everybody should go on Tubi and just look at these black movies because they really got some good ones. They even got some horror ones. You gotta watch Bones. Bones is on there too. Bones is good as fuck. But y'all need to watch some of these movies on Tubi. Like He Played Me, that movie Treacherous I was just talking about. A whole bunch of shit. Acrimony on there too. That's what you need to watch. Acrimony, good as fuck. But y'all, that's gonna be it of this topic. I actually liked this topic because this topic was really knowledgeable for y'all. Because again, y'all, I really didn't know Whitney Houston had a girlfriend. Y'all really bad at that. She really had a girlfriend. The things that you fucking know. But all right, y'all, let's get into these emails. All right, you got. Oh my god. Oh, ignore that. But y'all, we are back with the emails, and today, y'all, we're gonna read seven lovely emails. Y'all, we actually might sneak another one in. Y'all never know with us. Like, we real promiscuous, girl. Stop teasing me. I'm listening to that song when I get in the car. Okay, so Blue and I are about to tag team these emails, and the first email is
she doesn't want to fix it. This family seems like it will remain broken. My mom is stuck in her ways. She has reached into our savings that my father has put back for all 3 of his children and has literally stolen all of it. My dad has busted his ass to make sure that her and all his children didn't need anything and made sure to put all the earnings he felt like should go back in our savings. Now we have nothing. My dad does have a separate savings put to the side, which we are thankful for that. So he will be using that while also working his ass off some more to make sure that we are good. But it's just really bothering that she went to drugs and now disowning us. We have not had any contact with our mom, and it's really bothering not only my mental state, but my sister's. She's tried to commit suicide twice.
Oh, no.
I thank you guys for the advice and everything. Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to email the podcast, and you guys helped me and my family. If it wasn't for this podcast, me and my sister would have never mended our relationship back. Can you guys please give my sister some encouraging words, please? She was in rehab, but she gets out 3 weeks from now. She's able to keep her phone, so she does listen to the podcast and enjoys you guys so much. So just give her some positive affirmations, please. She said it's okay to say her name on the podcast. Her name is Kelly. Thank you so much, Dive Deep Podcast.
Aww. Well, hold on. This email been it. Damn. Well, you out by then. So, hello, Kelly. How are you? I just want to say that keep your head up, and a person coming from a person that has depression issues, and I've never went to rehab before, so I don't want to get on here and lie and give you false hope of something that I've never done. But I have tried to commit suicide before, and I am a survivor of cutting myself, and it's been going on a year, well, not a year, but 2 years and a half of me cutting myself. I haven't cut myself in a while, and I'm really grateful for that. But I just want to say, we're gonna get through this, because I'm also, I'm still battling it. Like, I have those urges to where I do want to go back to that dark side and do it. But, we in this for the long run, and you got to be here for your sister, and you have a bright future ahead of you. I don't know what your future might hold for you, but you have a bright future for you. So don't let this get to you. I understand this is your biological mother, so I know that's going to hurt you more than anything. But it's just like, you're gonna get through this, and then when you start having your kids, you're gonna be the one, you and your sister and your brother, to break that generational curse. Because they say that once a family member done it, it goes into the kids and stuff like that. Well, just because your mom did drugs doesn't mean you have to do it. Right. So you and your siblings are going to put that stop to it, and you're going to be the best mother to your kids. And just know that this is not the end for you, and you just keep your head up, baby girl.
Right. Whew. Right. You're getting treatment. Meanwhile, your mother, drugs destroys so many families and so many communities and stuff like that. And it's not y'all's fault at all that this is occurring. This is your mother's thing, and I'm so sorry that she stole everything y'all had from all of y'all, and especially breaking your family. But you know what? It's like times like this, you, your dad, and your siblings have to band together to keep each other afloat, you know. Yeah. Good job going to rehab, and you know, better days ahead.
Mm-hmm. And for just on this whole situation, I just feel like, you know, I don't even think she asked her for advice on this, but I just feel like I need to give you some. As far as just this whole situation, I would just let my mom be great. I mean, she's disowning you, and she doesn't want nothing to do with y'all, and she just entirely took y'all life savings almost away. It's just like, have no dealings with her.
Right.
I mean, they say that even your family could be toxic, and it just seems like she has a whole toxic situation going on. Just leave her be.
Yeah.
And if she does come around, I mean, at the end of the day, you only get one mama. So love your mama, of course, but at the same time, don't support her habits. Just be like, Mom, I'm not supporting shit you got going on. Either you go to rehab or we have no dealings. I can love you from a distance, and if I see you on the street and you know, out here, hi, I'm a wave at you, but shit, I can't support your habit. I'm just not.
Right.
And I mean, they have people. Sorry, y'all, for the background noise, but they have people that actually does that. I know people that moms and dads are out here literally walking the streets of Beaumont, Texas, and they are on drugs.
Right.
And it's just like, I love you, but I'm not going to support you.
Right.
Because you still out here doing the same thing that you told me you were not going to do.
Right. You chose the drugs over me.
Yeah.
You know.
But if I see you on the street, hey, Ma, how you doing? How you been? You good? But I'm not going to support it.
Right.
Period.
Right, and you can't help somebody that don't want help. So this is entirely her journey. If she suddenly decide, oh, I need to get clean, you know, that's her thing. Good for her. But it's nothing to do with y'all. This is the path she chose to go down.
Exactly.
And I know it hurts that you can't do anything about it, and you can't help her, and you can't, quote unquote, keep your families together. Well, your family's already together, but she chose her own path, you know.
Exactly. So y'all just keep y'all head up. Also, check on y'all brother, because y'all have you emailed and I didn't hear much about your brother. But check on your brother too, because just because he don't, you know, he out of the mix, don't mean he emotionally out of the mix. He probably suffering and y'all don't even know nothing about it. So y'all check on y'all brother too, because again, like, you know, mental health is really the biggest thing that's going on in the United States, and I just really would be sad to hear the next email saying that something happened to one of them to where they had to take their own life, or they're mentally, you know, fucked up about some shit. So please check on each other, stick by each other, and y'all gonna go through this journey together, but you know, just know that y'all got it. I promise y'all gonna be good. So next email says, they fucked up my car. Girl. Well, we are already on episode 7, girl. We on episode 10, but we just reading your email. Really? This podcast season is going fast, but slow at the same time. I knew K-Baby wasn't going to come back, because you could tell from when she started missing episodes. No lie, I do think she was cool on the podcast, but she was not consistent last season, and I'm one of the original emails from season 1. She wasn't consistent then, so when she came on this season, I was hoping that she would stick around. But I wish her nothing but the best, and very glad that you guys are keeping the podcast going. So where we left off is that I seen my ex and his whore at the movies. Ooh, called a whore.
Oh, my.
So the story's over. So the story gets deeper. So now the episode of that is over. It's a new month. Me and the guy that I am seeing decided that we're going to go out of state just to get away. So we didn't mind using his big truck, but to save gas, because gas is extremely high and it takes $100 to, ooh, bitch, to fill his tank up. Ooh, bitch, you made my ear itch. Ooh. We decided to take my car. So we packing up the car and I'm getting all my stuff together. Everything looked normal. I've been driving around with him, so I haven't been driving my car in forever. So we finally decided to leave. And when I get in my car to start it, I kid you not, it sounded like the hood of my car exploded. I screamed and got out the car so fast. My boyfriend comes running out of the house, and you can see my car smoking. My boyfriend lifts my top up, and you cannot make this up. It was a bed of those popper things that you throw on the floor and they pop. Yeah, in my hood. What popper thing?
Like them things, like their little bags of things, and you throw them on the ground.
What the fuck?
They make a popping noise.
What the fuck? How, Sway? How did they get in there? Like, I don't have cameras, but I'm going to get them as I type this email. I knew it was them, but I don't have proof. I want to call them and go off, but he will probably call the cops. Guys, I don't know. Please help me with this because I know it was them for sure. God damn. Okay, first off, I want to say, from the beginning of your email, we do wish K Baby the best, so we not gonna negatively bash her. So let's not do that because it's not the podcast to bash anybody. So let's just let's wish her nothing but the best. But y'all emails are so crucial that I can't tell y'all nothing. So I mean, at the end of the day, let's just wish her the best because what am I trying to say? Let's wish her the best because she is on another journey of her own. So I would love for y'all to respect that. So please try to respect that. Dive deepers. God damn it. God damn. Y'all so ruthless. Oh my God. But I see Carmen's a bitch. No, they gonna forgive me.
Y'all be wanting blood sometimes.
Man, like.
Well, this isn't even the worst one. Well, never mind.
But okay, so I can't even piggyback off what I'm about to say. It's them. I mean, who puts poppers underneath some
right? Who thinks of that? I've never heard of that before. Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
your car's okay.
I don't know what cause and effect that it does on people's cars because I've never heard of somebody putting shit like that underneath somebody's hood. Second question is, how the fuck were they able to get under your hood if you can't pop it? Mm-hmm. Like, did you leave your car unlocked? Like, okay, you haven't rode your car in a minute, so did you forget to lock your door? Because I know I forget to lock my door, so I need to stop doing it. But I mean, you might have forgot to lock your door and you left it unlocked. I mean, nobody can just really possibly put your hood up unless you gotta pop it from the car, right? You can't pop it from the actual hood.
I mean, maybe some cars do that, but mine, you gotta be on the inside to unpop the hood.
Yeah, you gotta press some handles. So I don't know. They might have fucking crowbarred that shit open.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like you ain't got the logic proof. Well, you don't have the physical proof, but logically you know who it is. And if you feel like it's them, I feel like if you say you was putting cameras up, shit, you answered your own question. Go ahead and put some cameras up. Go ahead and start recording. Because ain't no possible way that y'all get into it at the movies and then you everything quote unquote peaches and cream, and then the next day they probably did that shit while y'all be at work or something, or when y'all be out on the trail or whatever. Like, they probably been did that, and by you just starting up your car, you marinated some shit. What if you would have kept that shit going? That shit would have been popping in love like some motherfucking popcorn. Your shit would have probably been fucked up.
Oh my God.
It probably is fucked up. I'm sorry to hear that, but it's just like, they did it, so get concrete proof. And once you get the concrete proof, don't even charge them up about it, because let me tell you something, a motherfucker is going to lie regardless. Go ahead and bring it to the cops. After you bring it to the cops, shit, if the cops don't do nothing, shit, I'll bring that shit. I'll get a lawyer and bring them to court. Right. And just be like, this is harassment. Either you leave me alone or y'all gonna have to go behind bars, because what if she didn't know? What if the old dude, her boyfriend wasn't there, and she cranked up the car? That shit could have exploded her car. She could have died. Right. Like, I mean, they attempting to kill you type shit. So, fuck it.
You think she would be able to file a police report for some of that magnitude or something, even though she doesn't have proof? Well, I don't know.
You know, I mean, everybody's police are different. Right. Like us, the ones out here, I mean, they really don't give out like what's that shit? You gotta be 50 feet away from what is
Restraining order?
Yeah, they don't give out restraining orders like candy out here. Some people do, but I mean, it you gotta have concrete evidence. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. So it just depends on the county, the state, and the police, really. So, if go to your police department and just ask and see what they say, and bring up if you got old text messages and proof of what they have done before or what they've said or threat messages and shit like that. I mean, shit, you can go forward with that. But I mean, if you don't have that necessarily, I'm sorry, they're gonna have to keep fucking with you a little bit more. They're gonna have to, in order for you to get what you really need. They're gonna have to keep fucking with you a little bit more. But shit, get the proof. Once you get the proof, shit, your last email should be I solved the mystery.
Right.
That should be your last email, and we should be hearing from you after that. I mean, you could email us again, but you know, that should be your very last. What the hell? That should be your very last email. So I say do that.
Yeah.
What you think?
I agree.
Goddamn.
Next one. He is a piece of shit. Show is, girl. I'm so glad you guys tackled red flags, because the shit that I had encountered with my boyfriend is horrible. And I hear that K-Baby will not be coming back for this season. I mean, not to be mean, but she wasn't my favorite. But it's sad to hear she had to go, because some of the answers and advice she was given seemed like she was going through that same thing, and it took for someone else to go through it for her to say something. Like the last episode you guys did, and she was broken up with her ex-fiance, but in the last one you hear that she's back with him. I mean, I'm down for the happiness, but girl, you should have been on this episode. Seems like he's the guy that's giving you red flags, and like J. Marie said, you're ignoring them. But I'm wishing you the best, wishing you in your situation the best, and I hope that you get out of it. I can't say a lot because I am a psychic. So sweet cheeks, I'm telling you this, you need to get out while you still can. Please. But back to my own story. So in fact, I moved out of the house that my parents bought me. I know you guys are thinking, well, your parents paid for it, so why did you move? Well, it wasn't a choice. It was by force. I had to move back with my parents, and I'm ashamed to say that, because I had everything going, and my narcissistic boyfriend, who is now my ex, we will be taking him and his secret lover to court. So I've been busting my ass to pay him back this money, like taking the extra hours at work, doing craft on the side, everything possible. I've been doing it. On top of all that, I am the only one paying the bills at the house. He stays there and doesn't help me with anything. So I'm almost paid in full, and I give him his last payment. I have a good job, so the money wasn't hard to get because of the house. Because of the house, I pushed to work. But I come home to give him his last payment. He's not home, but all my stuff is packed. Everything. There's a note on the bed that says I need to leave the payment and leave the house. That he don't mind that I bring him to court because I don't deserve that house. That I'm such an irresponsible brat and my friends take care of me. That he will fight for this house. I called my father and he was so upset. He called my ex-boyfriend and it was a shouting match. Now we're about to take this to court. My parents are furious because they don't understand why he was so that. They asked me questions and I don't know nothing. I think it's this new assistant that has been in his ear. Yes, we've been rocky and we have had moments where we could take a breather from each other. But come on, I don't understand. I seen the girl one time and she ignored me until he cleared his throat for her to speak. Do you guys think I'm crazy? What's going on? What have I personally done? I need some advice on this whole situation. Please help me. What do I do?
Whew. Okay. So like I told the last person that emailed, we are not bashing the people that were on this podcast. Who y'all are disrespectful. Oh, Jesus. But you know what? I'm going to just let y'all emails be great. Because at the end of the day, you know, this is y'all emailing us. So, you know, okay. But, well, first off, I just want to say, you a psychic? Okay, ma'am, I got a question.
I was about to ask the same thing. I was like, if you're a psychic, can you read me if you don't mind?
Hello?
If you would like to.
Can I get a reading? Next email, can you please read me? Because I need a good read.
Yeah, tell us something we need to know or something. Or we don't know.
Hello, how you doing? But as far as your, like, boyfriend, I remember this situation. As far as your boyfriend, he is really a piece of shit. Right. And for him to have, like, this secret lover type shit, and you said it might be the assistant. Shit. It's a lot of assistance.
And this is a house your parents bought you, and he's about to kick you out of the house that your parents bought you.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, bitch, who are you?
Right. Like, I'm not leaving this. My daddy bought me this house, bitch. You like the nerve of you to pack my shit in my house to pack my shit.
Like, and I know your daddy pissed off because again, they bought the fucking house. So of course I would be mad as fuck too. Like, who the fuck are you to kick me out of my house that my dad and my mama bought me? Like, bitch, I swear it be some of these. Bring him to court.
Right. That's not his fucking house. What the
Bring him to court. Y'all not married. Right? No, y'all not married. They boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, boyfriend.
Y'all not married. Bring that nigga to court. Now, if y'all were married, now that actually would have been a whole different story because y'all are technically still married. And if y'all both signed the house in both of y'all names, y'all actually have to take that to court. I know because I had to deal with that shit. But y'all ain't married. Y'all ain't got no ties to each other. Y'all just soul fucking. That's what it is. Y'all attached soulfully because y'all have had sex with each other. But hell no, y'all ain't got no ties. Bring that nigga to court. Bring him and his funky
I think it really
bitch.
depends on the state because something about common law marriages in different places and stuff, like if you live together for a certain amount of time, you're considered common law married.
Damn.
Or something. It's like a lot of regulations or something like that.
Goddamn.
I think in one place, if you have your name on like a bill, well, he don't pay bills, on like a bill, or you get your mail sent to that house, that is your house or something like that. I haven't read it.
Well,
I
his
forgot
name
what it said.
probably on the bill and she
Right.
just still pay it.
Right.
That's
It really
crazy.
depends. You gotta seek legal counsel on how to
Just
push forward with that.
You damn, this is a second person. Go to the court and see what they technically have to say about it because if technically he might have custody of the house and you really might have
Yeah, you gotta see what your rights are.
Yeah, you need to see before anything. So I mean, update us on the next email because that's something you're gonna have to legally take to the court because I mean we can help so much, but it's just like he taking this to a whole nother level for what though? I think I'm getting this confused with another email, but it's just like at the end of the day you still pay bills.
Yeah, like baby girl whose nigga put her $15,000 in debt.
This them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like at the end of the day you paying bills and you sure this the right person?
No, not her. Like it's a similar situation.
Like you paying the bills and shit. I just need to know what the fuck is he doing? What is he contributing in that fucking house? Like just like this the other girl. Like where y'all be finding these niggas
Right, like the
at?
audacity of these niggas. Like
the audacity. Like yeah, y'all can tell y'all not from Texas or just period. Like the fuck y'all just be letting these niggas do what the fuck they free really want to fucking do. Bitch, please. You going over my dead body. Real talk. Like, hell nah. Take him to court. Take him and his funky ass bitch.
right.
And the bitch want to get crazy, fight her. No, I don't condone violence. But just take him to court. Next email. So, we went on our first date. Ooh. Period. Okay. Oh my God, where do I begin? Thank you guys for helping me with all this craziness that has went on with me and my best friend at that time. He really appreciates you guys. Well, we went on our first date and it was magical. So he took me to this beautiful Brazilian restaurant where we had to dress up. And then we also went to this bar, a luxurious lounge. Like, oh my gosh, it was so amazing. I don't know what to say. I was speechless at the things he was introducing me to. Yesterday, we went to Target to go shopping, and we seen his ex and the dude that was running out of the house. Yeah, he had a black eye. We didn't pay them any mind and continued on shopping. He was a cool best friend, meaning he was such an amazing guy, but as a boyfriend, I just don't know how she missed out on someone who gives you the world if he could. It amazes me how some humans are so ungrateful. Girl, come on, preach it.
Yep.
Well, let me tell you guys this weird shit. So she calls me yesterday. She wants to have a one-on-one conversation about him. I don't feel the need that we should talk about him because he's not with you anymore. So what's the point of us talking about him? He's with me. Come on, girl! I told her that I would let him know when I am ready for I will let her know when I'm ready for us to talk. How should I go into this? Should I bring anything up? What mindset should I have? Help me out, guys. Go ahead, Blue.
Number one, I wouldn't even entertain her ass. Like, why do you want to have a conversation?
That
like,
part.
you know, I seen what went down. Why do you need to talk to me? You're still shopping with your nigga that you cheated on him for.
Exactly.
So it's like you have no business speaking to me.
Exactly.
Like, I don't even know you. Like, what do you need to talk to me for unless it's a setup of some kind? But I wouldn't even entertain her ass. I'd be like, okay, bitch. Okay.
Yeah. I
talk to
wouldn't
them all.
Exactly. I wouldn't even entertain it because I feel like she just want to talk.
Right.
And it's like, it's going to be like a bashing. Like,
Right.
oh, he this and that. And,
Right.
you know, what you was about to say?
Yeah, she's probably gonna do some of that, like, you know, talk shit about him, like, oh, you don't need to be with him because he did this and this to me. You don't know my side of the story because I only cheated because this and this and that. Like, you know, he's gonna talk bad about your best friend turned boyfriend now.
Exactly. So I just feel like as though I personally wouldn't talk to old girl because it's gonna be a bashing thing, and then when it becomes a bashing thing, you're gonna get mad because now that you're with him and you're seeing the things that she's quote unquote bashing him about, and it's just like, no, he's not that. Then it's gonna turn to an argument. Then
Right.
it's gonna turn to a fight. I just text her back and be like, look, sis, we ain't got nothing
Right.
to talk about. Don't even text me. Like,
Right.
bitch, I don't fuck with you. Like, yeah, we used to be cool, but bitch, no. Like, it's a new season for me, bitch, and I'm actually happy with the nigga that you thought that was gonna fuck up, or she bashing him because she still want to be with him.
Right, exactly.
She
That's
wants
what they do.
She wants to have her cake and eat it too. Don't have no conversation with that girl.
Right.
Tell that girl go fuck herself. That's really what you
Right.
can tell her.
I mean, and if you really want to have the conversation to see what she's gonna say, just out of curiosity, don't take anything she say to heart. Just, you know, listen, be like, oh, okay.
Don't take that shit to heart. Like, oh, okay, all right, and then just don't talk to her after that because that's all she
Be
gonna
like,
do.
that's it. Okay, bye.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
We don't
all
need
right,
to talk
cool.
no more.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Nice story, bro. Yeah. So move on. So yeah, girl, you good? Like, let us know what you decided to do because we're not gonna sit here and decide for you. But you know, I feel like you shouldn't talk to her. But I mean, you do what you want to do, and hopefully the next email. I hope y'all didn't fight. Just, I just hope that's not the next email.
Yeah.
But I feel like you just shouldn't talk to her. Period. Point blank.
Right.
But you know, you grown, baby. All right.
Okay, next one. Ayo, dive deep.
Oh, God.
Ayo, man, this podcast funny. The snack dude is a funny dude, man. I found you guys on TikTok. One of the members, I think her name is J. Marie.
Hey!
Yeah, she posted it on her TikTok, and I just had to listen. But yeah, the snack dude, he reminds me of my cousin. His name is Kenny. Shout out to Kenny.
Shout out to Kenny.
That dude there is hilarious. This last episode was good. The segment with the key girl, she reminds me of someone like Wendy Williams, but in a good way. Because Wendy Williams is hideous, but I bet that key girl is beautiful because of the way she sounds. I need some advice on something that I've been holding back for a minute, and I think this podcast is the right place to help me.
Well, come on.
I was at a bar with my friends, and my girlfriend was with her friend at the same bar. When she arrived, she didn't let me know or look out for me. One of my friends pointed her out in the crowd, and so I obviously went up to her. I followed her and her friend outside, got them a shot, and went back inside with my friends. 10 minutes go by, and I come back out to check on them at midnight, and they're talking to some guy. I don't have a problem with my girl talking to anybody because it's been 6 years and I trust her. I walk up to her and say, hey babe, while I place my hand on her waist. I also acknowledge the guy by saying sup because neither her or her friend introduced me to him. She said hey to me, and her body language was very standoffish and unwelcoming. She leaned back when I would lean in, and she would only answer me with one word every time. I didn't think much of it because she gets anxiety in public sometimes, so I just told her I'm going to go back to my friends because it's hot outside, and I was probably going to finish my drink and leave. She said, okay. 30 minutes go by, and I go back to check on them at 12:30 a.m. And it's just her and him out there because her friend went to the restroom. Again, I said, what's up to the guy? And I said, hey babe, I just finished my drink, so I'm probably going to leave. She said, okay. I said, well, okay, love you. She said, love you too. She continued to have the same body language throughout the entire exchange, so I didn't give her a kiss goodbye, and I left. I got a text at 1:17 a.m. saying SOS. I asked if she was okay, and she said the guy hit on her and wouldn't take no for an answer, so they left and went to another bar. I said, did he know you had a BF? And she said, yes, I told him we were a thing. Oh my gosh, this was long. I went back to get her. And while we were in my car, she told me he kept grabbing her and her friend. We met her friend at Taco Bell. And while my girlfriend was collecting herself in the car, I got out of the car to check on her friend. I asked her, are you okay? I heard that guy was grabbing you. Her friend said he didn't touch me and was a little puzzled. I buy them food and I'm asking them questions to understand what happened since I wasn't there. And her friend answered every question with a grin or smile and didn't seem like she was taking that what just happened too serious. In the 1 hour and 17 minutes of talking to that guy, he got them 2 drinks and a shot. My girlfriend's friend told him she had a boyfriend. She doesn't. And my girlfriend said me and her were a thing. I asked them if they told him to fuck off when he started being too much, and they said no. We just kept telling him to go back to his friends because we're not rude. I asked him why did he think he ever had a chance when y'all both made it clear y'all were taken. They said, I don't know, we just kept calling him a friend. While we were eating, my girlfriend says, if you block someone on Snap, does that mean they can't message you? I said, you got his Snap? She said, yeah, I got it so my friends could add him, but I'm going to block him now. She also knew his zodiac sign, the general area where he lived, and a few more details you would get from talking to someone for a while. Everyone goes home to bed, to sleep. The next morning, when me and my girlfriend talk about what happened last night, she tells me the guy had asked her out right before I first checked on them at 12 o'clock a.m., which I had no idea of at the time. I asked if her friend's boundaries were being pushed too, and she said no. I asked her why she didn't refer to me as her boyfriend, and she said she thought saying we were a thing would get the message across. Obviously, it's not okay to touch anybody without their consent. Am I just being insecure or jealous or a prick for even asking the questions I did instead of just going straight to consoling her? I'm asking because that's what I was called during the conversations I had with her. Please let me know what y'all think of the situation. I'm devoted so much to this relationship.
Whew. That one was long. I think, okay, so this is just me thinking this, but I don't think she told that boy that they were together.
Right. I feel like there's something she's not telling you.
Exactly. About her being so standoffish. And
her body language is off. She's answering you with one words. She's talking to the guy for an hour and 17 minutes at least.
And then she know where he live, his zodiac sign, and she know a little bit too much.
Right.
I bullshit you not. They was flirting around.
Right.
And I think that she regrets it now.
Right.
And that one of that SOS call was, okay, so you know how you like being too flirty with somebody and then they get the wrong message and they try to fuck. That was the impression. So now it's like, okay, now I done fucked up. And you're basically trying to snitch on the dude, but you being like, oh, he touched me, but you're not saying your part in the situation. Exactly. You know? So it's just like, why you trying to be a snitch and snitch?
Right.
On the dude. What did you do? How did he get the message of this?
Right.
When A, B, and C, what did you do with A, B, and C?
Right.
So it's just like
our friend said he never touched us or something like that. So it's like something, she's not saying something, and for her to show up at the same bar, and for her to not tell you, be like, you know, if you're in a relationship, be like, hey babe, I'm going to be at the same bar as you tonight, something like that, and you had to go see her and go find her. She was up to something on the low.
Exactly. And I just feel like she was out there living a single life, and then by you being at the same bar as her, she couldn't be her single self. So I feel like y'all might be together. I feel like she is entertaining other people. I mean, that just gives you the red flag that, you know, you see what she do when she out in the club, and I mean, ain't no telling what's in her phone. And then for her to just randomly ask you about the Snapchat, man, they been talking. Stop it.
And she for her to meet you, just trying to get a hold on the situation, like, well, what happened? Did he touch you? Do, and you're asking the questions that need to be asked so you can protect her properly. She's calling you a prick and an asshole and all that stuff. Like, you know, some she's up to something.
Exactly. So I mean, I feel as though that you not crazy, you not being a prick. About her saying all of this, she hiding something. So I just feel like don't even question her no more. Let her do what she got to do. basically, I'm not telling you to do this, but I'm telling you to do this. Pull a her on her. How about that? And see how she will react. And if she acts the same way you react, then be like, okay, so when I was doing it, it was fucked up. And I was all this and that. But when you did it, it's, I'm a bitch ass nigga, I'm this and that. So what makes it different from what I did, what you did? You feel me? Like I did the same thing you did. So yeah. I say do that. Okay, so next one says, so I have some questions and I need some advice. Ooh, shit. Okay, so first off, the podcast this season is amazing. I just want to say that Blue, the snack guy, and J. Marie make the podcast what it is. I am a new listener, and yes, I have my favorite already. I love all you guys, but Blue is rare.
Oh.
So when I say rare, I mean she's different. From the first episode to now, I just love her. I do have a couple questions. My first question is about the girl who left. Why did she even come back to the podcast if she was going to leave again? It's none of my business what happened, and I don't want to offend anyone at all, but I listen to every season. I binged listen, and I just feel like she could have stayed off the podcast if she was going to leave. Again, I don't know her reasoning for leaving, but from listening to the season, she was not consistent at all. But again, I don't need to be bashed for saying that. Another question. Why don't you guys have more topics that the snack dude, why everybody call that nigga the snack dude? The snack dude can be more vocal. He barely talks on certain episodes, and I would love to hear more from him. So please find something more to talk about with him, please. Okay, so now I can ask about my advice. I was sleeping at my best friend's house, and I got a text from a male. Oh, okay, that must be boyfriend. From a male in the middle of the night. I was sleeping, but I guess it woke my boyfriend up. He went into my phone and read the text. My friend was drunk and sent me a flirty text, which made my boyfriend furious. My boyfriend assumed I was cheating on him. He woke me up and started yelling at me. I hadn't even read the text because I was sleeping. For context, I do have a hard time setting boundaries with my male friends. If they are flirting with me, I usually just ignore their behavior instead of calling them out of asking them to stop. I realize this is a mistake now, but I am absolutely not cheating on my boyfriend. My boyfriend insisted that I should let him go through everything in my phone, and when I said no, he assumed I had something to hide and could not be trusted. I just feel like I shouldn't have to check in with my boyfriend about every little thing and have zero privacy. I do not want to check his phone. When I say no, you can't look through everything in my phone, he grabbed all my clothes and my bag and threw them down the stairs and screamed at me to get out of his house. I didn't even have the chance to read the text he was upset about or explain anything. He was scaring me very badly, as I had never seen him act like that. He has never thrown things around or screamed at me. I know that I should set firmer boundaries and maybe not speak to other men at all or text them, even if they are my friend. I feel like I did something wrong, but I also do not want to give up my phone on request or have my friendship monitored. I'm really confused about how I should navigate this situation. Take it away.
You didn't do anything wrong. First of all, if you get a text in the middle of the night, he has no right to go through your phone just because you got a text in the middle of the night. And it's not your fault that, you can't control another person's actions, especially when they're drunk. So, hold on, let me look back. You got a text in the middle of the night. You were sleeping, but it woke up your boyfriend. Mm-hmm. He went into your phone to read the text. Like, why? If you wake up, be like, okay, her phone just went off, and just go back to bed. If he really trusted you that way, and if he really respected you. Number two, that's not an excuse for him to be like, let me go through all your shit. Because, no, that's an invasion of privacy. I've never been the type of person to want to go through my significant other's phone because, I trust my significant other, so I'm not going to do that because I really don't like doing that, and I don't want people to do that to me. Mm-hmm. he's never thrown things around or screaming at me. Like, they gave him no right to do, even if you said no, because you don't want your privacy invaded. That's reasonable. Like, that his reaction shouldn't be to throw all your shit down the stairs and be like, get out in the middle of the night. No, there's no excuse for that behavior.
Nope. And I just feel as though if that gave him a chance to look through her phone, he probably been trying to look through her phone.
Right. If anything, why didn't you just look through a phone while you had the text open?
Exactly.
Right.
Like, they gave him like a grand opportunity right there,
right,
to look through his phone. So you probably have been doing shit that have been questioning him to be like, do she really like fuck with me? Like, do I need to do I trust her? So you probably been pushing his trust line, and you probably been having texts going on and off while you in the bed with him, and he probably been ignoring it. But I don't know, something probably was eating him up to look through your text. And I feel like it ain't nothing missing in this story, but it's like, what have you done before? Or like, what probably led to him to be like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna look through her phone? I feel like that's probably a question that you need to ask. Or are you leaving something out? Like, I need something. Right. So it felt like something's being left out.
Or niggas could really be crazy like that. Niggas are crazy like that. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe he's the insecure type or something like that. Mm-hmm. And like, it's such an extreme reaction. So, I mean, he's never thrown things around or screamed at you before. Maybe I should set firmer boundaries and not speak to other men at all, or text them even when they are your friends. No, you have a right to have friends of the opposite sex. I have friends of the opposite sex everywhere. So it's not your fault. You shouldn't have to change yourself. And if you know you're not doing anything wrong, you say you know you're not cheating on him or anything like that. If you know you're not doing anything wrong, that's not your fault.
Exactly. Period. Point blank. So shit. I wouldn't even worry about it. I mean, if he kicked you out, shit, I will. Fuck it. Like, you don't trust me, and I know you probably, in love with the dude, but shit, you don't trust me, so shit, all right, I'm gonna be to myself until you ready to talk about what's going on. Mm-hmm. And first of all, what did the text say? That's what I want to know. Like, tell me what the text say, and then I could probably give you some more advice. But right. I wouldn't even worry about the shit.
I'm sure a flirty text would set anybody off, but why did he get the instinct to go through your phone in the first place? To be like, yeah, I got the right to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna look.
Exactly. So just take some time to yourself and just chill at home. Shit, don't worry about it. He'll get himself together when he can, and if he don't, shit, move on to the next person or just focus on yourself for right now.
Right. And I know it's gonna feel bad. Like, man, I didn't do shit. Like, I didn't do anything to mess up this relationship.
Yeah, and it's gonna feel bad, but shit, focus on yourself.
If anything, tell your friends, like, nigga, you fucked up my relationship. Don't be texting me like that in the middle of the night. I'm not your bitch. Get a bitch.
But they do it all the time, though. So, I mean, this is common. They do? Yes, I think she said that. She
said that. You need to set firmer boundaries with your male friends. Be like, look, I don't like you like that. You know I don't like you like that. Don't be messing up my relationship because you really fucking my shit up now.
Exactly. Goddamn.
Okay.
All right.
This
last
is
email.
Number 7. Let me get a drink of water. This one is long too.
Yeah, this is the last email. I was going to give y'all an extra one for a spice, but my throat hurts. So, Take it away, Blue.
This one. He still haven't calmed down.
Oh, my God.
Oh, here we go. So, it's been a minute since we have emailed the podcast. Oh, all our friends that are emailing from one account. Okay. So much has happened. Our friend, Mike, has been doing weirder shit than before. So he had a meetup with the girl that he still talks about. And he said that he won the war. Or whatever that means. He said that he was suffering. She was suffering the whole time. And that he brought up the fact that she smokes weed. And that she is a horrible person. He also stated that she brought up a secret that she only told her and another friend about his parents. Which he got in big trouble for that. But I don't get how a grown-ass man like him will still be in trouble with his parents. Me being his friend and the rest of us had told him that it's time for him to get a job. And for him to get into his own apartment. Some of us have already said that we can all room together and go half on the bills and rent. We all have an income coming in, so that's not a problem. He didn't agree because he said that we would live in the hood. And that he doesn't belong in the hood at all. I mean, he lives close to the hood, so I don't don't get it. Well, anyways, he said that the meeting was in his favor and that he is leaving all those people unblocked because one of them keep watching his page and he knows it. I think he is really crazy because who thinks that? We were recently on the phone and he was driving his mom in his mom's car to a market basket because his dad was cooking. One of the girls was asking him what they were cooking and he got quiet for a moment and started screaming in the phone saying that one of them passed down or by his street. He said that he knew they've been keeping tabs on him and that he will be keeping documents on all of this if it keeps up. I asked him where exactly did he see whoever, and he said by McDonald's. McDonald's is pretty close to his house, but it's another store in the street that divides it. So I knew they didn't pass by his house on purpose because that's a big and busy street. I know because I live on that end. But back to the moral of the story. He been saying that the girl has been coming in his dreams taunting him and that he is now in some kind of spiritual war with her. And he is making sure that he tears her down spiritually and physically. One of the girls have taught him how to manifest and do some magic. So I don't put nothing past him at this point. But now he is taking this overboard. What can we do? We don't know the others that well. And like y'all said in the last email, to talk or reach out to the others. But we don't want to because he has threatened us in ways you can't imagine. I don't take threats lightly, but he says some off the wall shit. We just want to have a heart to heart with him to tell him enough is enough. Help us. Oh my God. J. Marie, you take that one first. Jesus Christ.
First of all,
Mike,
your friend is a fucking lunatic.
Right.
Like,
y'all need to get rid of Mike yesterday.
not even yesterday, bitch. Y'all need to goodbye. Like, the fuck this nigga got. This man is a lunatic. Like, okay, so I am a firm believer of some things that are spiritual, but going to spiritual war with the shit, him going to spiritual war with somebody, like, you really have to be in your, like, all bullshit aside, like, in order for you to be in spiritual war with somebody, like, it takes a lot, and it's draining,
Right.
and it don't require all that bullshit ass dark magic, black magic, purple magic. It don't require all that to be in war with nobody spiritually. You could be in war with somebody spiritually, and sometimes you wouldn't even know it. Like, your body will be fucking up on you. You'll be having nightmares, and like it'll be fucking with you mentally. And that's when you have to go into, and you'll know when you in there, because I always been told, when you having a spiritual warfare, when the Lord want to talk to you and shit like that, you wake up in the hours between 2 or 5 o'clock in the morning. If you ain't waking up at them times in the morning, you ain't in spiritual warfare with nobody, or the Lord ain't really talking to you like that. But if you are in serious war with somebody spiritually, those are your requirements, and that's when you need to start praying. That's when you need to start meditating. That's when you really don't put no magic with that shit, because you only stirring a bigger pot of gumbo that don't even taste good. So with that being said, your friend is he's loony.
Right.
The motherfucker is delusional.
This person probably doesn't even know actual magic at all. He probably learned the spells from TikTok and shit. And my problem is with these bitches, these spiritual bitches on TikTok, they just be, how to do a blood spell.
Yes!
How to do a love spell. How are you going to do this? How to manifest 369. No, y'all really be playing with shit that y'all know nothing about. Probably he's probably the same. Magic's probably not even in his bloodline. He probably has no reason to practice magic, but he wants to be a wizard anyway.
Exactly.
And do that shit. And like, the thing is, when you're trying to put like a hex or some kind of like put roots on somebody or something like that, you're trying to ruin them, like that shit only comes back on you 100 times harder. And it's like, people have not learned that yet. What don't you understand? Magic is not the way, because you too pussy to put your hands on them. So I'm just gonna do magic. I'm gonna put a drop of my blood under a full moon and do this and that, because you too pussy to get in a confrontation, a physical conversation. Exactly. So therefore you trying to use magic to tear them down spiritually and physically. Exactly. And you think it's working. Meanwhile, nigga, your life is the magic that you're doing, the black magic. Like, you're attacking yourself. Your life is you're attacking yourself. You're unemployed. You stay with your parents. You live in fear of your parents. You're scared of them. You live in, you say you don't want to go to the hood, but you live in the hood, nigga. You screaming about somebody passing by McDonald's. Do you live at McDonald's, my nigga?
Exactly.
Do you live at McDonald's?
Exactly. Do you get mail at that residence?
Right.
I just need to know. Like, bitch, are you Ronald McDonald himself? Bitch, if you are, bitch, clown. Hello, let me invite you to a party, bitch, perform.
Right.
Like, come the fuck on now.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Y'all friend is weird. And I'm just
Right.
gonna say, like, if y'all haven't realized that,
I just don't understand why. Like, y'all know he's crazy. Y'all know he's a lunatic. I know that's y'all friend, but like, you can't reason with nobody who's unreasonable. Like, having a heart to heart to a person that's threatened you.
Exactly.
Like, nigga, you're not gonna be my bestie and you threatened me, nigga. You're not gonna do that to me. Like, fuck his threats. He's not gonna do shit. What's that girl say on Bad Girls Club? You won't bust a grape in a fruit fight in a Welch's backyard or something like that. When she said but like, I mean, if you want to get in contact with the friends to find out the full scope of the situation, I would still say get in contact with them. Like if it's like maybe one of y'all or like two people that you trust within the group that won't go back and tell him, oh, we've been talking to the old friends. Like either one of y'all by yourself go get the scoop, or a couple of y'all that y'all trust, like, man, this person won't snitch on us to this nigga. Like, and if so, what is he gonna do? He's not gonna do anything. He's scared of his mama and daddy. You think he's gonna be scared of, confrontation in the law and shit like that?
exactly.
Oh, God. What else?
What the fuck? Like, this crazy as fuck, because at the end of the day, is he sure that he's seeing these people really pass by his house or not even pass by his house, his street? Like, sometimes motherfuckers be thinking shit. Like, you think you see the motherfucking car, and you be thinking you see somebody in the car. Like me, for example, I know a motherfucker. I know a specific motherfucker been passing by the studio because by this recording studio, because I see them almost every fucking day. I see the hair. I
literally
see
just
everything.
looping around this bitch.
Yes.
Like, this person almost hit the car in front of them that was looking so hard.
Yes,
over
big
here.
goofy Fisher Price ass nigga. Like, I see that shit. So it's just like, do you physically see them in the car, or you just see a car pass by and instantly think, oh yeah, that's them. Let me go ahead and dock that down.
Let me document this.
Yeah.
They were in the line at McDonald's yesterday getting a hot and spicy and a large
Bitch,
Coke.
how do you know that?
Like they're threatening me. They say, can I get a hot and spicy meal,
That's a threat.
please? That's a threat.
That's a whole
I'm documenting this. I'm telling my mom.
What?
Like, yo, like, this person, like, and if he's threatening y'all too, I'm like, nigga, you're not gonna be my bestie and you're not gonna threaten me.
Exactly.
Number one, I'm not scared of no hoe. Like, you're not gonna be my bestie and threaten me like that. But like, this person, like, they all talk, okay? It's a crazy he's a lunatic, and worst of all, he's a pussy lunatic. So he's not gonna do anything.
Fisher Price.
He's unemployed. He's scared of his mama and daddy. So of course he's gonna be scared of, bigger things like the law, the police. Like, put your hands on me, nigga. And like, he might need to get his ass whooped. Be like, look.
And you right. Whoever emailed you said that what grown ass man gets in trouble with their parents?
Right.
What grown ass man gets in trouble for their parents? Like, bitch, you supposed to be having your own. My thing is this: if your friends are not, if you're not motivating, I heard in the email that y'all have motivated him to get a job, to get an apartment with y'all, and it's just like if he does not want to do that, then that's the type of motherfucker that, and then he don't want to do that, but he quickly tearing y'all down. Because I remember the last email he was saying crazy shit.
Y'all
like,
suck too much dick to function. Whew. Like, what kind of friend do that? Like, your pussy's gonna fall off.
Yes.
Like, bitch,
so
what the fuck?
If he don't want to deal with that shit, like, if he don't want to progress like y'all are progressing, because I feel like y'all might have jobs, or some of y'all, I think one of y'all said that another one is in college or something. Like, y'all are pursuing y'all careers and this and that. and y'all trying to get y'all own apartment. Y'all trying to do this and trying to do that. And y'all being the friends that y'all are, y'all like, okay, well, I see one lacking, so let me, help him pick up his pieces so he can get himself together. Y'all can't do that.
Right. Try doing that. Like, it don't work.
Don't do it.
Like, the person gotta want it for themselves. I can be like, hey, look, we can do this. We can try this. Do you want to grow in this or do this and that? No, I don't think so. My mama's gonna do it for me. I don't know. I don't want to do that.
If a motherfucker keep continuously banking on their parents, leave them where the fuck they at.
Right.
Because banking on your parents, you a grown ass man. Like, you a grown ass man, grown ass woman, period. Like, you should be able to make your decisions on your own because you're grown. You have a mind of your own.
Right.
Like, mom and daddy they gonna be here, but when they, God forbid, dead and gone, you can't rely on, who the fuck you gonna rely on then?
Right.
You gotta rely on yourself. You learn to use the knowledge that you have in your head with the brain cells that you do fucking have. Stop worrying about what the fuck your parents are gonna say and do.
Right. And let's go to this girl that the girl he still talks about that he won the war with. Like, so if you won the war, if you won, why are you still talking about it? It should be like dead and gone, right?
Exactly.
You won the war, but you still doing spells and shit to try to tear her down physically and spiritually. You won the war. If you won, just leave him where they're at.
Exactly.
And you're saying that she's a horrible person that smokes weed. Everybody smoke weed. Literally everybody. I don't smoke weed, but literally damn near everybody smoke weed. It's a shock when I encounter somebody, oh, you don't smoke weed? Like, everybody, like, literally everybody smokes weed.
Every fucking
like, there's something in this story that they're not telling you. He's not telling you. And, like, y'all can get that scoop from the old friends, the old quote-unquote brother and sister,
But allegedly, they get threatened to death.
I would say, that would be even more blessed.
That's the truth.
That's the truth. Number one, what is he saying to y'all? What is he saying to y'all? And number two, like, that would be even more reason for me to be like, if he's threatening me, there's some real big shit that he's not telling us that he don't want us to find out.
No, like, for real, like, what is he telling y'all? Is he gonna tell it? Well, I just want to know what he's saying, because I'm telling you, the shit he probably telling them is kid shit. That shit is child's play, what he's saying. Like,
what he gonna do? Put a spell on you? He can't do magic worth damn. His life is his punishment for the magic that he's doing. And his dumb ass can't see that.
Exactly. Don't, y'all, and he talking about doing spiritual shit, y'all. Don't entertain that shit, because he'll put y'all in some shit and y'all wouldn't even fucking know it, bro. Y'all be careful. Be careful with him. Like, for real, for real. Be careful with him. He'll fuck y'all up eternally, spiritually, mentally, physically. Y'all be out here running around acting crazy like him. Don't do it.
Don't get involved in his bullshit.
Don't.
But, like, I'd be like, you threatening me? Oh, there's something I really need to know then.
Yeah, like, man, cuz wild.
But yeah, this person, like, you can't have a heart to heart with him. Like y'all said, he's been acting erratically. His behavior is not getting any better. He keeps spiraling down and down and down and down and down. Like, I've been through it. Like, this person can't be saved. Like, I know y'all want to be saved. They don't want to be saved. Don't say it.
You don't want to be saved.
Like, this person don't want to be saved. Like, they want to live in their delusions of, like, they're the it girl. They're being stalked. He's the it girl. Like, everybody wants to, is going at it with him. Everybody's leaving him behind and stuff like that. But he's the most righteous and the most right one.
Me, because they know I'm the
it girl. I didn't even ask to be the shit girl. But like, he's living in his delusions, and he's not gonna get better. Like, unless he sees a mental health professional, get on some meds and shit like that. Maybe, but no. Probably not.
Not at all.
Like, y'all need to go to I'm gonna say it again. Y'all need to go to the friends and get the real scoop on this nigga. But
and just because he threatened y'all don't mean he gonna pop.
Right,
shit.
He's not gonna pop. He's pussy.
Exactly. Like, he saw pussy from his email. That nigga pussy as fuck. Fisher Price. Hello. Like, you child's play. Like, I just want to know what the fuck he be saying to y'all, because. Right. If it's some shit that ain't worth the fucking damn, I'll be like, oh, boy, right, you weigh about 105. Stop it. Stop the cab.
Right.
Oh, little weak ass. Y'all, do what y'all feel like y'all need to do. Like, this nigga lives at McDonald's. Are you Ronald McDonald himself? If you are, let me get your autograph. Like, come on. Do you live in the big M on the motherfucking thing? Like, let me know. Like, the fuck you... Ah! Y'all dealing with a fucking lunatic, bro. That shit is funny. Lunatic at his fucking finest. Like, put that motherfucker on World Star.
Right.
Crazy ass nigga. But alright.
Godspeed.
That's the end of the emails. You got anything to tell them?
Like advice or
What's the advice we gonna give?
Growth is painful, change is painful, but nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere you don't belong.
Oh, girl, that's a good one right there. I'm gonna say that my advice for everyone is be you, be the real you, and don't fake the funk with nobody. Because and another thing, you don't have to lie to kick it with nobody. That's another advice. Like, don't be sitting up here lying to people and your lies don't match up, and then you got to come up with another lie. Like, don't that shit get draining? Like, you don't have to lie to kick it with nobody. Be truthful. Be truthful to everything that you do.
Right.
So that's the end of the motherfucking podcast. All right, y'all. We're about to wrap it up. This is J. Marie.
This is Blue.
And in honor of the goddamn snack, we're going to go ahead and play his song. Hey. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Hey, Dive Deep listeners, this is J. Marie, and I just wanted to sit down with you guys and let y'all know that we are up and running on all social medias. So if y'all wanted to follow us, we have an Instagram, Twitter, and of course we have a Facebook. Our Twitter name is Dive Deep Pod _. Again, that is Dive Deep Pod _. Our Instagram, if you're following us on Instagram or want to follow us on Instagram, it's going to be called Dive Deep Podcast _. And if you want to follow us on Facebook, of course, our Facebook name is the Dive Deep Podcast. Also, we have an advice email hotline. So, of course, if you are going through relationship problems, friendship problems, baby mama, baby daddy drama, or family drama, or look, if you're just having a bad day and you need to vent, all you have to do is email us at axdivedeep@yahoo.com. But when you do email us, leave your age, your gender, and where you're from. You can leave your name if you want, but on the episode, it'll be completely anonymous to the listeners. So make sure that every 2 weeks that we post that you're listening to your advice question and we give you the correct answer. So again, if you want to follow us on any social media, we're on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to email us, make sure you email us for advice at axdivedeep@yahoo.com. Thank y'all. Love y'all.